Oh, okay, it's
Obviously.
fine. You just had
Um,
explained
I fixed it.
what happened.
What the
For some
hell?
reason, OBS decided that it was gonna go to default instead of my H6. So,
Ah. Hey,
hi.
at least we learned it now instead of later.
Yes,
Yeah,
You
when
We
it was
know-
learned it at the
important.
beginning.
we just explained your upload speed was
Shit.
0.5 and mine was 40 for no reason. Probably the
reason.
cable, and then this is a Dragon Crown. That's it. That's
Yeah.
Franz is our
voidness.
and Franz is our little guy.
Franz is our little
I-
guy who uses he/him pronouns.
Yes. Hello.
That's it. That's the whole opening
I
thing.
am so stressed. And then I said, I think our sponsors will forgive me if I don't do the whole spiel today. If you don't know who they are, I don't know what's been going on with you. They're also like
We're
on the
new
screen.
here. They're on our screen.
They're on
so-
our screen.
They're not covered by Resmir this time.
They're not
No,
covered by
they're
Resmir
not.
this
Thank
time.
God.
But I am gonna
bitch.
say one thing here is that did you know that you can tip to influence the show? My stream deck isn't working again. Can you believe it?
Crazy. Never would have
Fine.
guessed it.
Go to
Have fun here,
streamlabs.com/wearenerdsmith/tip. And we have 4 different tip tiers. We have the $5 tier. It's also on the screen in the rotation. At $5, it adds a reroll to the party's pool. It's just a reroll of a d20 that any of the players can pull from. Technically, I think I can too. Some people have donated trying to give me rerolls. I'm just giving my players anyway. Because I'm a DM, I can reroll as much as I want if I really want to. I can also just lie. They won't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
You got a
it's
point.
the DM privilege.
DM privilege. At the $10 tier, you can change any aspect about an NPC if you want to change a name, ancestry, appearance, alignment, perhaps. At the $20 tier, give me some inspiration for a magic item. If you want to give me a name, a description, a type of magic, anything along those lines, I'll take it. I've run with the vaguest things. People have given me an entire stat block. Like, we're good. $30 tier. Favorite, by far the most popular. I will pull from the deck of many things and the deck of many fates.
The most popular,
both.
terrifyingly so.
Mm-hmm.
People like to fuck with us.
It's really good. I also
great.
realized
No,
I'm
the
not
most
playing
recent
music.
one has come to fruition, but it hasn't been revealed on stream yet.
Yes, it has.
Scary.
Hate that.
They don't even know. They don't even know.
No, we don't. And I'm upset.
Jay
I'm
doesn't even
stressed
know.
about it.
Gabby, you look so sad without Petunia there in the corner.
I am so meanies. I haven't even gotten to the game yet.
Okay, so what happened last time? Last time,
Franz
We
is a
got our
bully.
asses handed to us.
Yeah.
everyone decided to be a little bit silly. We had like 4.5 hours of combat last session. That's what
yeah.
That's
that
it.
do be like that. At least we had a map.
Resmir turned me into a throw rug after I called her a bitch. Or no,
Yeah,
a
and she took
whore.
out
I called her
Petunia
a
because
whore.
she was thought Petunia was pathetic and also took her out.
That's
She
right.
was
She
so
called
lucky I
Petunia
was-
pathetic. Okay, yeah.
She was
Something
so
like
lucky
I don't remember
was
if pathetic was the
unconscious.
exact word. but
Poor
it was something
excuse
like
of a
that.
dragon.
Essentially,
That's it.
Gabby remembers. Gabby
Because
will
John
remember
certainly
this.
doesn't.
Yeah, because he was unconscious. Because she was toying with us the whole time.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Big sword. Big sword.
It was big bad.
I got a stick that let us teleport back to where my adventure started, or I had to pick up unconscious bodies, so we went back to where my adventure started, which was
Yeah, and
my
left
home
Freya.
in Waterdeep.
Because Aurora wanted us to live so bad.
Who?
Alora, yeah. Alora?
Alora.
Laura.
You said Aurora.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just like, wait. And maybe you did say Laura. Maybe it just sounded funny.
It sounded
maybe-
like
maybe.
Aurora.
Princess Aurora's watching out for us.
Absolutely.
That too.
I am so stressed. I had to do a
Yeah.
system restore. We're so
Yeah.
goofy.
We're
We
great.
left Freya there, dead,
Oh, yeah,
and
Freya-
yeah,
Carlon
Dave
is
is dead
somewhere.
body.
We don't know where the fuck Carlon
Yeah,
went.
Carlon went somewhere. He's fine.
We
Carlon
girl
will be
boss too
hopefully-
close to the sun.
Hopefully he didn't go where he was when he got buried
Put
up to
back
his
in the
neck.
dirt.
I doubt
Teleport
that's
the
where his
same.
adventure started.
I'm
God.
not saying in the ground. I'm saying with that group
That-
of people.
That would be so funny if he
That'd
was
be
just
so
in the
funny.
ground. It's like,
Oh
God,
no!
why?
God damn it!
Not again.
That's so fucking funny.
Anyway,
Anyway,
So Fuck.
so Freya is dead, and her body was not taken with the rest of them when they were
Because-
transported back to Waterdeep. Waterdeep of all, you know how far away Waterdeep is from the Mirror of Dead Men.
Far. It's not that far. It's better than like Baldur's Gate or some shit.
But at least at Baldur's Gate we were closer.
No.
We're so far away.
Yeah.
It's fine. My dead corpse is just available to a bunch of cultist necromancers. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We're
Yeah.
laughing because we have to.
Don't worry about it.
So yes, where we left off is that Valazir brought the unconscious bodies of Rhaenon and Jon back to where their adventure began, or their journey began, which was their childhood bedroom. Val, what is the name of the city?
I mean, we're underwater deep. We're
Is there a name of like the caverns?
it's the Promenade of the Dark Maiden.
The Promenade of the
It's-
Dark Maiden.
Under the water
That
deep.
sounds awesome.
Outside of Skullport. Which is also underwater deep. Don't worry about it.
Wait,
Not in
is
the
Val
Undermountain,
also
though.
God's favorite princess and also the
Yes.
most interesting girl in the world.
Yes. They wouldn't say it, but yes.
So, you also gave each of them like 5 hit points, I think, with lay on
Yeah,
hands.
just real quick to get them back up.
Mm-hmm.
To where we're not dying anymore. Thanks, appreciate it.
Val, you appear in your childhood bedroom in the Promenade of the Dark Maiden below Waterdeep. Your bed is there. Your sundries are there. You look around, you see the different things adorning your wall. The first sword you ever made, the first shield you ever made. It's real busted, but you made it with your own 2 hands before all of this happened. Your 2 companions are on the ground beside you. You just gave them a couple hit points with your celestial abilities. Oh, is that is that a paladin thing?
It's a
Or is that
paladin thing. Paladin.
Never mind.
It's a paladin.
They're all
Play on
connected.
hands.
It's you know,
It's
it's
all the same,
also
basically.
For me,
celestial
they're all
all
abilities.
connected.
hands on. They all have the Val
Gabby.
touch.
Yes.
Get out.
So, what is the first thing you do after giving them some of that healing?
They kind of like look over the 2 of them really quickly. And then like they're stable, they're breathing, they're okay ish adjacent.
Not dead yet.
Not dead. I think they just kind of sit there for a moment, like just processing everything. and they will take they scoop Petunia's collar up like over their arm like it was a bracelet. So they're gonna like take that off to sit down with John and then get up to go look out the door of their room to see if anyone's out there.
Well, my question is how immediate would Raynon and John be brought wake up to consciousness with healing? I take it it's going to be immediate of us regaining consciousness.
Yeah, that's
Generally, it is. We can play with it a little more. You guys were up and down a lot in
Yeah.
combat.
You know what? I'm okay with that
Yeah.
as a valid excuse. I'm okay with that.
So I got hit with like acid and shit. So it's
We
Yes.
our bodies are so beat that they can't even fully
Yeah,
register yet.
that's-
We've been
that's fine.
healed.
You're in a little
It's a
bit of a
bit
coma.
they are waking up
wake up
somewhere
slightly,
else too,
roll
like-
over, go back to sleep.
Sleep.
Anywho,
How populated is this area?
I think Val's room is connected to like a small family room that's connected to like their family's private rooms. This cavern has a bunch of like smaller buildings in it where like different groups of priests and stuff live. So it's like one big cavern with a bunch of like little buildings in it. So they're like looking out into the rest of this building that's inside of this cavern. So Raynon and John might not actually be aware that we're like underground right now. There's just no windows in this room, which is like kind of weird, but whatever.
There's no might. We don't. There's no if, ands, or but we don't.
But yeah.
Okay. You look out. You don't immediately see anyone. Assuming it's the same time of day, like it's the middle of the night.
Well, people might still be awake. Everybody else here is an elf.
Well, that is true, and they
Everyone's
also
here is an elf, and I'm not technically.
you know, and they also all worship the Dark Maiden, which is the whole like
Yeah.
moon theming here.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. But do you call out?
Yeah, Val opens the door. They kind of like look around. Uh, um, Mama, Rill, are either of you here? Like step out, trying to not like clang around too much.
You're wearing full plate armor.
I'm still in my armor. It'll take like a while to take it off, so it's fine. I know.
There's silence for a little bit, and then just like from the other side, you hear Angel.
Yes, it's me.
And then your mom pokes her head out from around the corner. She goes, why are you here? And then she like takes in everything about you. She goes, what's going on? What?
A lot happened. I have two of my friends with me here. They're not doing well. They need somewhere to rest. Is there anywhere for them to rest here, or should I take them to the other
And your mother, would you like to describe your mother?
Yeah, sure. She's I mean obviously also another drow. She's I don't remember how tall I said she was. Like, I don't think she's 5 feet tall. She's really short. um, she also has the same like in I think in the face like they look similar. They look pretty similar. But Val's mom is obviously like visibly older. She also has really long hair that's down, wearing like light robes, like most of the other people here would. Yeah, very similar to Val, just older and smaller.
Yes. And she's just sort of like standing there, like very much in shock. Like, how did you get in here? What happened to you? Um, I if they need help, I guess they can stay here.
All right.
Rill is the only one here right now.
So okay. All right. I'm gonna. It's like a moment of just like hesitation, and they uh, go over to her and like just hug her really close. Um. I, I, um, I'm going to have to leave again, but I'm glad I can see you this time.
Okay. Like, are you leaving immediately? Are you just leaving your friends here
No,
with
no,
me? Or...
no, no, we just need to rest and they look down at their armor and say, I probably need this fixed. Um,
Yes. I don't. When did you? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I can explain everything later.
Yes. Where are your
just-
friends?
In my room. I'm gonna
How did you get your?
just we were caught in a really bad battle. It was really close. I found um I'm forgetting the name of the thing now. The blighted transport, and they were unconscious, and I brought them back with me. It brought me here.
I think it's called a wand of blighted transport.
Yes, that was it.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
So self-consciously rub their face where the blight damage was, from where they pulled it with their
and the
mouth.
necrotic damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Okay. Oh. Your friends are kind of big.
Well, um, yes, John is.
Okay. Okay. Um. And at this point, if you two want, you can start coming back to consciousness with this like older, like drow lady, not even 5 feet tall, is like fussing like over you.
Oh, ow,
Oh, oh,
ow.
it's okay. Hey, it's okay.
It's safe here.
Resmir, where the fuck where the fuck are we?
Rhiannon's immediately checking for her weapons.
Yeah, so is John. Just like
She's
still
not saying anything.
he's not sure if he should be in fight, flight, or calm down
Same.
modes. So
Same,
he's
big
like
same.
It's all right. I was given, I don't know. Is a wand.
Where the fuck are
It was
we?
allowed to be.
Petunia.
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 Resbeard. She.
Where
Petunia
is
was trying
Freya?
to defend you.
Where are we, Val?
Oh, okay. You two were unconscious. I had a wand. It was able to take me.
Where's
Here,
Carlon?
only
what
here.
The fuck happened?
I don't know where Carlon is. It was a wand that takes you to where you started your journey, so it brought me here. We're underwater deep.
Water deep.
Yes,
Please tell me Freya's
But
in
it
a
was-
different room.
I couldn't get Freya. She was she'd already. I had to. I can only carry. I can't carry everyone, and you two were still alive.
Was Carlon
Petunia-
alive when you saw him last?
Yes, he was able to use it himself, so I'm not sure where he went, but we could there's people here that have other connections to other Harpers. I'm sure we can send a message. He will probably send a message also.
All right. Okay.
I
So we ran.
we had to.
Didn't really have an option, John.
I'm Petunia. I tried. I tried to bring her, but she didn't understand me. So Resmir targeted her because she was defending you. I was able to get her collar, but she
You don't need to say it.
I'm sorry.
We're going back, right?
Of course we are.
Good. I
Oh,
still
We
know where she
can.
is.
We should
I still know where she is. So
just take a bit of time to recuperate. Maybe mend what we have. Be prepared. More prepared. It's safe here.
okay.
There's other rooms if you want to rest. This one is mine.
All right. Yeah.
Y'all like, get the fuck out of my room.
Get the fuck out. This is not for you.
They both don't seem very happy, so they can go
No.
to different rooms and like
Yeah.
You can go be mad somewhere else. Thanks.
go sleep it off.
I'm gonna go spend time with my mom.
Yeah, I think
Um,
John is gonna like carefully sit up, like I'm pretty sure Resmir slashed across his vest, so his chest. So there's definitely like a big mark on his armor, and he's just like kind of holding it. Hurt. I think he's actually. I think I still have a little bit of magic. Hold on, I do.
You do.
He's just gonna dump a quick cure wounds on himself just to stop the staunch bleeding on him.
What more
I rolled an
healing I
8.
can?
Look at that!
Wow,
Wow.
he's so good at healing. If you want healing, I can do a bit more. And there's a whole. There's
I
other people who can help.
no.
Ugh.
And he, are you okay? What did you just do? Did you just do physical damage to yourself?
My neck popped. I'm sorry.
Oh no. John is like casting the magic, getting himself up, like kind of stagger up.
Whoa, whoa, hold on. It's okay. Don't rush yourself.
Ranon fully stands up. She does
And-
not stagger. She just stands.
He
Oh, look at you.
show me to a room.
Okay. Okay, you can come with me. We'll just go right across the hall and we'll get you settled and we'll get a healer over and we'll make sure you're all good. And this little drow lady brings you
I
across
just
the
like
hall.
tower over her.
Yeah.
You're like 2 feet taller than her, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm like 6
She's
foot
fully
3.
looking up at him.
That's so funny.
He's so fucking tall. I forget how tall he is until you mention how short other characters are.
Yes.
He's like a foot taller than Ranon. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm the tallest of the
forgot.
party, okay?
He stands up and he's so close to the ceiling.
He's probably bonking his little head a little bit. Kind of duck in the door.
Yeah,
frames.
because like what? Like Leosin's, I think Leosin, I made Leosin like 5'6" or something. And then
Yeah.
Carlon is like 5'5", 5'4". I
Yeah.
Kind of
think.
shorter than John. John just happens to
Yeah.
hang out with a lot of short people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He surrounds himself. Just Rhea
Freya right now is about -6 feet.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
wow.
But
Wow.
Ranon to Val, just we rest tonight and we deal with everything tomorrow. Yeah.
We can. Yes, we can. There are people here that can I
Are
guess
you
if people
okay?
here that can contact. Um, I will be.
All right. We'll figure it out.
Can send a message to Leosin tomorrow morning.
We'll deal with everything
In the morning,
tomorrow.
Yes.
I
Yes.
want to sleep.
Yes. I'll also go to point them to the rooms that
Mhm.
are available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John doesn't say anything, and he just, honestly, without meaning to, but he does. He slams the door behind him.
We'll deal with it tomorrow.
Yes.
Valazir,
Yes.
you show Rhiannon to one of your sister's rooms.
Okay.
And your mommy comes back and helps you doff your armor, undoing all the little buckles.
Yeah.
And she lets your hair down. She runs her hands through it. Did your hair get damaged at all?
I think like probably parts of the ends of like the front did, but they didn't take a lot of the direct like
You just need
acid
a quick
damage.
haircut. It's fine.
Yeah, they probably need to like trim some of the like parts that are down, but they didn't. I don't think Val ever took any direct acid damage, so I think a lot of what happened was like to their armor and like the little bits that are in the front.
Okay. And she's running her hands through your hair, and she's just, oh, my little angel, what happened to you? Where have you gone?
I started to follow where I was guided to, and I just so it's a little bit more brief. I'm gonna tell her like everything. Not like the, you know, not like what happened with Leosin, but like fucking ever, and like not like I don't probably not what happened with John like 4 days ago, but like just everything because like we'll deal with that later. He's upset. We'll deal with that later. Just the overall like started following the cult. Do point out to her part of the reason that I started following John was because he had this little dragon with him. And that seemed connected somehow. But she was actually really nice and I liked her, but that's who Petunia was. Explain who Petunia
But
was.
she's dead now.
But she yeah.
Kick a man while he's down, why don't you?
You're in the
It's
other
what he
room, it's
deserves.
fine.
It's what he deserves.
Okay. So, you go through and you tell your mother everything, almost everything that has happened.
Almost everything.
And she just sits there quietly as you explain everything. And she's brushing your hair and putting a little bit of ointment on your face where the the necrotic damage took hold. And she says, "Oh, you've had quite the adventure. And you're so quick to run off again."
I don't think I'm done. I had the dream that I had to go farther north. Coming back here was the only way to survive.
No, I understand. I understand. You were chosen, and you have to do what she asks. I wouldn't expect anything less. I don't think John. You said John was his name. I don't
Yes.
think he'll let us into the room tonight. So tomorrow, or I suppose She thinks for a moment. I suppose, when the sun rises above Waterdeep, I will give them a few hours, and I will call a healer out, and we'll take a better look. Okay, you as well. I want to make sure that
Alright.
you are well.
I think I'll be fine. I wasn't hurt as badly as the rest of them.
No, you had 40 hit points at the end of that.
Well,
I
they
had-
were
I
smart
had
enough to
20.
cast Sanctuary. They didn't go unconscious.
And conscience.
Well, I'm
Unconscious.
currently at 27, but that's out of 68. So
We're not gonna
wait, it
talk
was
about that.
20. I leveled up. It was
We leveled.
20.
Oh yeah, we're level 8
Yeah,
now.
I
That's great.
Yeah, I gained some hit points when I leveled up, but
Was it worth it?
yeah.
Was leveling up
Yeah.
worth it?
Mm.
Okay. Do you sleep? Who here actually sleeps?
I do.
Rhiannon does, but she also still puts the chair in front of the door, especially because she doesn't know anyone here.
And
Ray
there's no
does.
window.
Like a rock.
Shut the
up.
fuck up.
Like a corpse even.
You shut up too.
Like the dead even.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I thought I was bad.
No, you're still worse. Don't get me wrong. I just spent all day
It's fine.
editing
just
the
take
other
your dirt
stream
nap.
that
Don't
you're
worry
in.
about it.
Okay.
John will take a full rest.
Yes.
But it's gonna be a bit before he does, because he's like struggling to like get his own armor off just from everything, and he's not doing great mentally as he's doing this. That's why it's taking longer than it usually does to doff studded leather, as he's just like so pissed at everything that has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray would probably take her off too, which is a first. She doesn't usually.
I'm sure a lot of your armor is just
Fucked.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all that acid damage coming at you.
Yeah. I got hit with some of her caustic fucking acid shit that
Caustic
she could do.
sludge.
Essentially,
Toxic
yeah.
sludge.
But yeah, I think John, yeah, he just lets himself pass out.
Okay. So you'll get long rest.
Yeah. I'm long rested. Yay.
Val, you are awoken to the sound of knocking on your door, and it is your mother. She's knocking. She goes, Valazir.
Yeah, I'm awake. Yes.
I've brought a couple of healers from the promenade. If you're ready to come with us, I don't want to intrude on your friends without you.
Right. They'll get up. They're leaving their armor in the room. I think probably before they went to bed, they separated the pieces that were like damaged from the ones that are probably okay and just muddy. It's like, oh, all right. We'll get up quickly. Probably not wear like their normal clothes because those are also muddy and yucky. Just put on something that,
gross.
put on something that they have
Nasty.
like something that they left here.
We
Yeah.
both passed out a lot in the mud, so we're like, we didn't even wash off. We are filthy.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll leave the room and join.
Okay. Outside of your room, you see 2 healers from the temple, from the promenade. They are wearing the airy robes that generally the Fellowship of Illustrated do. It marks them as clerics, healers. You know, it's sort of just it's all together.
Yeah.
Your mother introduces them. She gestures to one who has, again, very like light purple complexion, silvery white hair. It's done up in a bun. Gestures, this is Faylene. And then to the other one who has, oddly enough, sort of like short cropped hair. And the hair that they do have seems a little ragged. Anything more, I'd have to have you roll me a perception check. But just this is Brillia.
Hello.
And they smile, and the thing is that is it known, like, widespread in the promenade that you're an Azamar?
Probably, because like I think they had like, they had different people teaching Val like different things when they were little, so probably it's also like clearly like visible on them with their like eyes that glow just a little bit in their halo that like there's something, they're special.
Yeah. They probably do, even if you never met them, they probably do recognize you and have heard of you. And they smile and nod and they say hello. And in a moment of wisdom, your mother goes to Rhiannon first.
Yeah, I would have suggested that as well.
I was thinking it too.
That really is the wisest choice, honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking it. I was hoping they would. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
She picked up John's vibes real quick.
Oh,
well,
I mean,
you
the
did
vibes were
slam
rancid.
the door. You were nasty as fuck.
The vibes are rancid, which is why I didn't say anything about what I said to Josh because I don't want to lecture.
That's so fair.
I'm sorry. I feel bad for being mean to your mommy. I'm so
You
sorry.
You should
Okay.
feel bad. She's so sweet.
She does take the lead and knock on the door though. And she says, Rhiannon, it's Nazarena, Val's mother. I have a healer here for you.
One moment, and you'd hear the chair being moved, and she would open the door. And she's not in her armor, which Val has never seen, actually. She's just in nasty plainclothes, but plainclothes, just her traveler's clothes. She still has a weapon. Her weapon's on her. She doesn't fuck around with that, but she is not in her armor.
Okay. Says, Rhiannon, this is Brillia, and gestures to the one with close cropped hair. When I say close cropped, it's like to the chin, maybe, but a lot shorter than all the other elves down here. She's a healer, and she's just gonna look you over, as comfortable as you are with it, and just make sure that you're good. I understand that you were in a nasty fight.
That we were, yeah. I'm okay for the most part. The sleep helped, but I wouldn't say no.
Okay. And Brilliant nods and smiles. And you're instructed to show her anything particular you're concerned about, or move as much clothes as you're comfortable.
Just the acid burn that's probably on her arm, more than likely.
Okay.
Up by her shoulder. It's probably the worst part of it. She also is covered in the necrotic damage scars from her own abilities. We're not gonna talk about those. She's not worried about those. She knows what caused those.
Yeah, and they're very clearly like older. They're already scarred over. They're older. She's not gonna, say anything about that.
Hee hee. Yeah, it's mostly the acid damage, the acid burns and everything that she's worried about.
Okay. You show her which ones you're particularly worried about. She has some salve, some ointment that she's going to apply to those. And the relief is almost immediate. Yes, mechanically you took a long rest, but acid...
They're still acid burns. Like,
We
they're
took some
bad.
nasty damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really like nasty damage. The relief is almost immediate. It was very irritated. You couldn't sleep on that side. And it sort of has like a numbing agent to it. Like, benzocaine on sunburn. But like multiplied by 20.
It's so nice. It's cooling. It's a little numbing. It's so cozy. It's so nice.
It's
Feel the
cozy.
relief myself. It's great.
It's cozy. But probably like after getting it applied, just always thinking ahead to like the next shit. Is there any way that we can get some of that and take it with us?
Absolutely. It's not a problem.
Thank you.
at all.
Yeah,
Steel
that's
net.
high. It's raining on.
See, that's not where John would go, because John's stupid.
Yeah.
But she can also still feel Resmir. The brand is still, is the brand still on Resmir? Has it been dispelled?
No.
Okay, cool.
Not that you
it's
can tell
still
yet, no.
there.
Yeah.
She can still sense where Resmir is, so it's a constant buzzing in her brain.
Because, like, I don't know if Jay and I talked about this, or if we talked about this, or, like, what it was, but I think, like, the way the brand works, if I'm not incorrect, is that people don't actually know when they're branded. Like, unless, I assume if someone uses, like, detect magic or something along those lines, they'll be able
I would
to
assume
see
so, yeah.
it. Because dispel magic
just take-
dispels
Because it's
it.
a divination magic.
So they take the psychic damage if they attack someone if I see them do it, but besides that, there's no visual thing as far as I can tell. So no, they wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's only if you see them. That's great.
It's only if they attack someone within like 5 feet of me, I think. Or it's if I can see like within my sight range.
For the branding?
So for the brand, yeah, if they attack someone, they take 3 psychic damage.
Oh, interesting.
Only
Yeah,
if,
I could.
if
It didn't
Rayon
work
can-
last time because we couldn't
fucking
fucking
darkness.
see.
Zombie kept walking. Andy couldn't see both
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so didn't
So-
work. But I know where
Okay.
she is, and so it's a constant thing in her mind, and so she's trying to prep for next steps because the acid is what fucking knocked her out.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So, I mean, Brillia does not have any available right now. But like before you leave, she says to come visit
perfect.
her. Now Brillia is left with you in your room. The door is left open unless you want it closed.
She'd leave it open.
Okay. Down to where John was saying now. Val, your mom actually like gestures for you to like go first.
I will do it. I'll knock on the door. John, there's a healer here if you're still needing help.
Yeah, fine. Come in.
All right. I'm going to open the door.
He looks rough.
Yeah.
Just exhausted, kind of rough. Just in general.
And Val's mom again is like, good morning. She like thinks for a second. She goes, yes, this morning. Good morning. I have Faylene with me here. They are a healer in the promenade here, and anything you want looked at, any wounds or anything like that, Faylene will be able to help. Just show her where.
John making sure that he is like face forward towards them. He'll like lift his shirt and show like, I think I got hit twice with the sword and pretty bad damage too. I got. So you'll see Val like not only the old scar that clearly connects from his face down, but there are now 2 fresher looking wounds. I imagine one of them kind of probably went from his arm too. So like his shirt is kind of still ripped and torn from where they slashed.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna need a new shirt. But he'll when he shows like the new wounds that seem to be sticking, because those dealt necrotic damage. I imagine those stick a little bit more. He's
that's right, because it was an additional. Yes, okay, that's right.
He's an additional like that. That's why I'm imagining that these like ones stuck, and one of them was a critical hit too. So I'm imagining that these ones
They stick around even after the sleep.
they're sticking around a little bit more.
That makes sense.
That's how I'm imagining. Question: this bed, does it have like a bed, like a headboard or something on it, or is it easy to like lean against the wall at it?
Could probably lean against the wall. The way I'm imagining it.
Okay.
I don't think they're fancy.
Yeah, I
Probably
think
a
what he's
single.
just, yeah, I think what he's gonna do is just lean his back against the wall and just let the shirt be, like, he'll probably like lift the shirt over where his the wound on his arm was, but not take the shirt off fully, and he's keeping his back firmly against the wall, not moving at all from against the wall, as he lets the person tend to him, and he's not saying anything.
Okay. No, and Valazir, your mom steps out of the room. Faylene steps forward and just like sits very gently next to you on the bed, and just starts, examining your wounds. They are smart enough and pick up the sort of hints to not try any small talk with you. With Rhiannon, maybe a little bit here or there.
Rhea's focused, but she would talk. She would talk to to Brilla.
Yeah, I think John's kind of dissociating a little bit, honestly. I think it's kind of like he is not fully focused. He might wince occasionally from like, depending on like what tender part was like hurt or touched injury wise, but he is not focused on what is happening, just focusing, keeping back firmly against the wall and just mind wandering over what the fuck happened and thinking of like Petunia and just everything.
Yeah. The Faylene pokes you a little close to the wound, and you make a little face, and they're like, "What kind of pain does that feel like?"
Stinging mostly.
Okay.
I think there was something about the sword that struck, maybe.
Interesting. Some of your acid burns, she applies that same salve. It's very like numbing, it's cooling. Otherwise, for some of the more necrotic pieces, because with acid it tends to melt, with necrotic it rots. So in this case, it's funny. They grab your shoulder, and not in a very like odd way, just like in a way to like keep you still way, and place a hand over to one of the places where the necrotic damage is like the worst part of it that they can see. And there's this sort of... Do you have your eyes open for this, or are they closed?
I think at this, like, he's watching because he's like, he's being a little paranoid. Like, he knows this is place of Val, but he's like, stranger, what? And like, he's being very on guard, so he's eyes open watching.
Okay. There... Despite the palm being pressed against your, like, shoulder, chest area, you can still see, like, faintly little bits of, like, light there, and it's kind of silvery. Moonlight, perhaps. But you don't feel anything. You know what healing magic looks like. You can use it on yourself. You felt people use it on you before. But they take their hand away. And it doesn't look like much has actually healed in that case. And Faline looks at it and looks out the door again and tries it one more time. And this time it takes a little more. But it's still odd. And Faline doesn't say anything. But, like, you can see the look on their face where it's like, it shouldn't have taken twice. And you also know this. It shouldn't have taken twice.
Was this supposed to be like cure wounds, it looks like? Or something similar?
Something similar, yeah.
What is that supposed to do?
Honestly, it's probably closer to, like, instead of like healing, it's probably closer to, like, restoration.
Okay.
To, like, dispel the rot. And they go, it's supposed to... It's just a restoration spell. It's just to dispel some of the rot from the necrotic damage.
You say supposed to. You mean it's not?
It didn't quite take the first time. But it's fine. It's good now. And if you look down, like, it is mostly healed. You're going to have scars, but is there anything else that's bothering you I can look at?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you lying? This is Franz asking John, are you lying? Because you've had your back right up against that wall very pointedly.
Mhm. Yeah, no, like, I think John's lying.
Okay, I need you to roll me a deception
Yeah.
check.
Yeah. Thankfully, I have a bonus in there. What die do I roll?
Oh my god, you don't have Petunia to guide you.
Petunia's never given me that.
No, don't you roll the
No, on the
colored
die
die
that you
that
roll.
Petunia?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
You
I
don't have a
could.
Batumba right now.
Thanks for rubbing it in
What
my
color
face,
will
guys.
Petunia be?
I don't know yet.
Do you have any clear dice you could roll?
13?
And they look at you. They go, okay. If there is anything that bothers you, or if that shoulder starts bothering you again, you can simply ask for a healer. And they stand. They do leave a small pot of the salve, the numbing salve, on the bed. They don't do it, like, very pointedly, just like as if they had forgotten to put
Like,
it back in their
oopsies,
bag.
I forgot.
And then they leave. Val, have you stayed in the room?
I think Val probably like steps out, but like just outside the door, like hovering right by the door, but they're not in the room.
obvious that you're still nearby.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they're being that subtle about it.
Yeah, I think because he's still sore, he'll probably wince a little bit as he puts his arm back through the sleeve and just looks at his ruined shirt. Still, ooh, go ahead.
Sorry, no, go ahead. Whatever you were gonna do.
I think he was just gonna still hiding there, Val.
I was just waiting to see if you're all right.
I think I'll be fine. Thank you for getting us out, I guess.
Of course. Look at him again with this like ruined shirt. I think there are other humans here that are tall. I could see if there's a spare shirt or something.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We're all probably gonna need to get cleaned anyway because we were in a fucking swamp for who knows how long.
Yes, there's baths. We could. They like think for a second, like usually bathe together. I will see if they're empty.
Good if you have solo ones. Honest, no solo for me, please.
That's normally how you. Yes, I will see if they're empty before. Yes. And they're gonna step
Leave?
away from
Yeah.
door frame.
I think when they leave, John is gonna close the door, and we're not gonna go into detail on this, but John will. I assume there's a mirror.
Would there be?
There are mirrors.
Yeah, probably. I was like, well, which room? Yeah, either way,
Well,
probably.
I think, quite frankly, I do think this was. Oh, and you know what?
I
You
think-
may not be happy about this. Hold on.
Because I assume Val would have pointed Rhiannon to Sol Cyril's room and John to Virthara's room because Virthara's taller. So-
Yes, I was genuinely thinking Virthara, and because,
because
she's a
of who she
dancer
is, yeah,
performer, she probably has a
she's
mirror.
probably got a mirror.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I think John is going to use that mirror to, see if he has any wounds on his back he needs to apply the salve to. And just make sure he does it quickly before anyone else tries to knock and get into the room to pull the shirt back on.
There's not many, like, bad wounds. There's, like, scratches, some superficial stuff, but nothing, like,
Nothing
a lot.
damaging.
Yeah, a lot of the blows are meant to kill.
Okay. And then he'll just go back to waiting and just figuring and thinking and brooding.
Okay. Speaking of pain,
You have to say it like that.
Franz loves doing that to us.
I'm sitting here working on some shit for work while I'm listening and enjoying this conversation and everything that's happening. And then you have to pull that.
yes.
Yeah, Laura, you really
What,
did. You
Franz?
did come back at the
What?
perfect time.
What do you want?
Pain is the body's way of telling the brain something is wrong. As a psychological defense to this, humans, or rather in this case, humanoids, sentient creatures, remember having been in pain but they have a very hard time, sometimes impossible, recalling the exact feeling of the pain once it has served its purpose. Freya.
Yep.
The feeling that you come to consciousness to, wouldn't quite call it phantom pain, but the memory of pain. Feels like talons digging into your shoulders. And when you open your eyes, you can see you're in the Forest of Teeth.
Fuck, okay.
You are on your back. And besides the feeling, the remembrance, the memory of pain in your shoulders, you don't feel anything at all. And as you look up, there's Lily. You have to do a double take, because surely this is Lily. However, to set the scene a little more first, you are in the Forest of Teeth. You are on the ground. Your head and shoulders are sort of propped up on Lily's lap as she kneels down. And you look up, and there she is. And surely this is Lily, because who else would it be? It looks like Lily. But she looks more corporeal than you have seen her in years. Every time you've visited this Forest of Teeth, it's always been very sort of translucent, ghostly. Always sort of floating there like mist and fog behind your patron. But she looks so alive in this moment. And as you look again, you look harder. She's not looking at you. She's looking away and up slightly. You catch sight of her eyes. She's always had green eyes. This moment, something's a little off, and it takes you a second. You're still sort of getting your bearings again, and you realize they're yellow. And she has a snarl on her face you've never seen her wear. And you realize it's her nails digging into your shoulders.
Before I say or do anything, want to try to understand a little bit more what's happening.
Okay. You trying to look around?
Pretty much. Or just look closer at her.
Yeah.
Or what she's looking at or what's happening.
Yeah. Do you want to roll me a funny little perception check?
A silly little perception check?
Just
A silly,
for kicks.
goofy little perception check?
We stay silly even in the afterlife.
'Cause you gotta.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yes, you are very much in the
I'm
forest.
assuming because I'm dead, I'm no longer exhausted.
Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely. You no longer have a body to be exhausted with. You are very much in the Forest of Teeth, in which it is a forest made of teeth, To be clear, for anyone who may not be familiar with this setting, you are, again, laying on your back, sort of propped up on Lily's lap as she is kneeling. Her hands, her nails are digging into your shoulders as if she is grabbing you. She's looking up. She is snarling at someone. And again, she's never, ever in her life had this expression on her face. You sort of take stock of your body. And you feel fine. The exhaustion is gone. Any pain you've had is just gone. You simply are in this moment. Now, visually, all of your scars and the ink stains and everything is still there. You look down enough. There is a pretty nasty concave curve to your chest, but courtesy of Resmir's sword. But you don't really feel it. You like shift a little. You can move. Wiggle your astral toes.
Really? Ow.
She doesn't respond at first. And you look to where she is snarling, and there's the bitch. It's your patron.
That cunt.
How dare she appear?
How dare she
Icky.
exist? Gross. Great. Expected, but awesome. What?
And she's not smiling. She always had this sort of like facetious, like mocking smile on her face with her like jagged teeth. And she's staring at Lily and she's frowning a little bit. You've never really seen her frown. You've seen her have a neutral face, drop the smile, but not frown. She's frowning at Lily and
I'm gonna try to sit up a little bit to keep myself between the two of them. Just instinctually.
For a moment, Lily fights you to keep you from like moving, and then realizing like you are moving of your own volition, and she lets you. She is still grabbing you. However, she may shift her grip, but her nails seem a little thicker, a little sharper. She's a half elf, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. A little thicker, a little sharper than you've ever seen. Her hands have always been fairly slender. It's odd. She lets you sit up a little, and she just, I don't care.
What is happening? What did I just come back to?
And the patron sees you stand up, and she smiles again. Freya, you died.
Yeah, I felt that. I'm aware
Uh-huh.
that that just fucking happened. What the hell is happening between the two of you?
Your sister seems to forget that your soul belongs to me.
Okay, and?
Sort of like shrugs, and she's making this rather difficult. Really, way more than it has
Making
to
what
be.
difficult?
Just because you died doesn't mean she has to. Again, rather. You know, this might actually be interesting. Annoying.
You're right when you say that my soul belongs to you, but hers doesn't. You send her back without me. She doesn't have to do anything for you.
Correct.
You'd have a body.
But Freya, it wouldn't be mine. It wouldn't even be yours at that point. There's no... I can't just take your body.
What do you want to do? I did all of this to get you back, and I fucked it up. So...
And then I have to live with the consequences?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I want... All of this was to give you a second chance. I'm not gonna make you do something you don't want to do. I don't know.
I don't know what they did with your body, Freya. As soon as she killed you, we were here.
So what do I need to do to get us both sent back?
Well, first,
I need to complete this fucking pact.
someone's gonna have to revive your body. Or give you a new one.
Okay.
I can't do that. Well,
And if that happens...
I still need you, is the thing. Well, yes. You're my best chance right now, I believe.
Best chance for what?
I mean, you know what I want.
Do I, though?
Yes, I've told you. I need you to convince John that completing his little vendetta is within his best interest.
Why? What does it do for you? Are you finally gonna fucking tell me who you are? It's for the moment. I'm stuck here. So, can't exactly just send me off.
That is true. And Freya, now that you are here in this form without a physical aspect to tie you, to obscure your vision in any way, you're noticing shapes in the trees. Things that you assumed were just swirling of mist and fog start to take shape. They're figures, there's people, humanoids, appearing and disappearing. They're not quite looking at you or trying to interact with you in any way, but they are doing things. You see, for example, you see two shapes embracing, and it drifts apart. And you see another two shapes. One drives, you assume, some sort of blade into the other's chest, seems to be cradling them all the while. It dissipates again. Others are just walking mundane tasks. See another one a little clearer. Swipe at another across their face and it dissipates again. And your patron says, people like to refer to this as the forest of teeth, which I guess you're not wrong. But it is more than that. A little more than that. My souls I have collected, are also here. I want to use John to collect even more.
What exactly are these souls? How have you collected them before?
Deals, primarily. In past lives, I've simply taken them. I'm not at my strongest. But I could be.
You didn't answer my biggest question.
If I'm going to tell you who I am. No, this is a little too fun for me. If you're asking, what now? Well, we'll just have to see what happens. You two remind me of some others I once dealt with.
You plan on sharing that story?
Not mine to share. But, people will do anything for their loved ones. Tends to work in my favor. I can't send you back, fortunately. I don't have an out in this case, as you pointed it out. So cleverly. But perhaps I'll leave you two to talk. I have others to torment. To guide, even.
Torment is certainly a word for it.
Oh, certainly. And she sort of dissipates into a black mist and disappears, and it's just you and Lily and these shapes in the mist.
So what
She's-
the hell was that all about?
She relaxes a little and well, she wanted to take you to just snatch your soul. I don't know, eat it or something. I don't know what she does with it. Add to the little collection.
That my soul would be rancid.
Oh, don't say that. I know you got a heart of gold.
I literally don't have one.
I know. Listen, it's a metaphor, Freya. It. You know, I've been studying necromancy. I guess you've been reading the books that I've been reading.
Kind of happens when you share a set of eyeballs.
Yeah. But, I learned a trick or two about transference of souls and life and things of that nature. I don't have a lot of power still, but best I could do was to hold you here. I'm sure she could have ripped you away if she really tried, but I think she takes a little too much amusement in playing with us.
Yeah, well, it worked out to not make me some sort of wispy shadow person.
I mean, with all the ink, you're already halfway there.
Ink and shadows are two very different things, and you know that.
Sorry for trying to make a joke.
You're like that priest back home.
Don't say that.
You are.
She does release her grip on you after a couple minutes. Like okay, she's not gonna
Great.
like.
I'm glad to
oh,
have
it's-
use of my shoulders again.
I'm sorry. Her eyes are still a little yellow.
What's up with that?
What do you mean?
Your eyes?
What a
They're a different color.
what color are they?
Yellow?
Why are they
amber,
yellow?
Gold, or whatever the fuck. I don't. That's what I'm asking you.
I don't know why they're yellow. I certainly
That
didn't
was some
make them
weird
yellow.
fucking arcane magic shit.
I don't. My eyes don't change color when I cast magic.
I don't remember. I didn't pay that close attention.
Oh, no. My eyes didn't change color unless I specifically cast a spell to make them change color, which I didn't do.
I didn't know that you didn't do that.
Well, I'm saying right now that I didn't do that. I don't know what's up with my eyes.
So what did you cast? What happened?
I didn't cast so much as when you don't have a body to like channel the magic really, it gets kind of goofy with how it's sort of like explaining it. I just use my understanding of necromancy and life transference and those different pieces and how the soul works. I think it's an unfortunate side effect of having a little more control over your body.
Things. Why did you have to be a wizard? Why couldn't you have been a nice rogue? Or I'd take a paladin, even. Not this pompous, arcane bullshit.
It's not too late.
Don't add anything on top of it. You don't need to mix up your spices.
I don't think I'm strong enough to be a paladin.
You could be. That kind of actually hurt.
She looks at her hands and like flexes a little and I don't know when this happened and her nails are a little thicker, closer to claws than anything. Your patron's a freak.
I'm worried about you. Yeah. You're noticing this now? I thought you were more perceptive than that. You're supposed to be the smart one.
I love Gabby's laugh.
I've been holding it back. I might as well share it now because that was a great line.
Well, I know she's a freak. She's been hanging around. I don't like her.
What has she been doing?
She's been hitching a ride.
Yeah, I get that. You've mentioned that before, but what else? Has she been watching in particular? Has she been saying anything? I'm kind of busy with, the real world physical stuff most of the time.
No, other than that time she spoke to you in the caverns, but... Did you realize that was her?
To be honest with you, so much has fucking happened. I genuinely don't remember most of the events in the past couple of months.
With that blue dragonborn?
Half dragon.
Half dragon?
What the,
In the cave?
I don't remember what she said.
Oh, she told you to leave Fralum? Frulum?
Freelum. Uh-huh.
That was her. Told you to focus on John instead. That was her. Mostly she just sits and watches and she's really interested in John. It's all John.
I wish she wasn't.
Me too. But
I think we all do.
He could. He's not actually a bad guy. I mean, like, he does some fucked up shit. I mean, so do I, but
uh-huh.
genuinely he wants to be something. Better than me, at least.
I don't know if he wants anything past killing his list of people.
There's something in him. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it. Whatever the hell she has planned for him, he doesn't deserve it.
I'm just interested in the tie between the two. Why she cares so much about him.
Yeah, I'm really fucking nervous about that. I have my suspicions, but...
Do you think they'll try and resurrect you? Us?
I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, we didn't really matter that much. I know that Val liked you a whole lot more than they liked me, but...
Carlon seemed to care about you.
Carlon's a goody-goody.
Val, is it?
Cares about everyone. No, we'll see. Maybe they'll prove me wrong.
Maybe they will.
Just really pissed I didn't say goodbye to brother, though. In case this is it, in case this is the end, then he has no idea where we went. Again.
We can try really hard and try haunting his ass.
Oh? That involves killing him.
Haunted?
But you said holing in.
Oh, no, I'm
Haunting.
sorry. I said haunting his ass.
I can't with your voice sometimes.
Yeah.
This is so fucked.
I'm sorry my voice is that bad.
It's
was
not
Franz.
bad. It's just
Oh, Franz, your voice is great. Shut the fuck up.
No,
Oh.
your voice.
It's not bad, Franz. I just have audio processing issues.
I also keep dropping down my lower register, which is not what Lily speaks in. I keep like slurring my words. That's what happens. I get a little too into that accent.
I would ask, just kind of like after a beat of silence, just kind of. So, is you being more corporeal because I'm less corporeal, or are you just changing?
I seem more corporeal to you now.
I mean, you were digging your fucking nails into my
that
shoulder.
is fair.
Shoulders, so
Well, if it means anything, I don't actually know, but you seem less. So.
Listen, if at the end of this, I don't know what it is, but it feels like I'm losing more of myself. And it's becoming more of you. Which, if that's the case, that's okay. If in the end, I just kind of, you know.
I'm not gonna let that happen. We'll figure it out before that happens.
I fucking hope so. I also don't want you stuck in here because there's fucking brand either.
Yeah.
Get your body back, or at least a new one, and at least people won't be hunting you.
That's true. Maybe I can be taller.
You are always really short.
I know. Compared to brother, I don't even know. I was an ant. He kept tripping over me.
Uh-huh. And you kept conveniently losing your spellbooks on the top shelf. Totally
Still
wasn't
blame
me.
me for it. Mm-hmm.
Totally wasn't me.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
definitely didn't do that.
And we'll cut away from that, leaving you two in the forest for now.
oh yeah, just gonna bicker.
As siblings do. Okay. Valjean Rhiannon, you are in Val's mommy's house. Underneath Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Last you heard, Leosin was also in Waterdeep with Onthar Froome,
Right, yep.
the paladin who tried to recruit Val.
Yep.
Yes.
And John, I think.
A little bit, but not as much. Because Val was already a paladin.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all imagine John as a paladin. Oh boy.
That would be terrifying.
That would have been horrible.
That would have been so good. Oh, let me take this creepy ass bitch off the screen.
Please go away. I don't want to see her anymore. I don't like her. I like the art because Jade did such a good job, but I don't like her.
I made her so
Go
scary.
away.
Did so well.
I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Leosin is in the city. I knew
Yes.
that. I
We probably
kept
should
that
get
in
clean
my
before
brain.
we go.
I have
out
kept
the
that in my
street.
brain for a while.
It's been rolling around in there.
I was like, when Jay was like, when are we gonna see Leosin? When are we gonna see Leosin again? I'm like, I don't
Be careful
fucking
what
know.
you wish for.
We figured that one out together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We all found
Well.
out together.
We know Leosin's in the city. Carlon is somewhere, but Carlon is also sending messages to Leosin. So
Yeah, but we don't know
my
how he
logic
was doing
is
it.
Yeah.
Through a
through other
messenger.
harpers. Yeah, messengers, other harpers. I don't know. So I am
takes so
assuming
long.
Carlon is going to send a message to Leosin from wherever he is. Maybe he's also in the city. I don't know. That would be nice. That would be convenient.
That'd be so good. It's probably not gonna happen though.
But
We'll step out, and there he is walking down the street.
yeah, it's like, what are you guys
Holy
doing here?
shit.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
but in the meantime, all of our gear is really damaged,
And we're so icky.
and we're really yucky. So
Bath time.
yeah, I think bath time. Yes.
Bath time.
I mean, I don't know what anyone else is doing. They can't. They don't know where they're going in here.
No!
So I guess they would have to
We're
do
just
this.
kind of fucking around,
Val's
I guess.
plan is to take a bath and then direct the other two if they need to go somewhere, and then after that, they want to go into the temple and just pray for a while. Because they can do that. They can go to the big statue and pray for a while.
So, here's the thing. I don't think there's non-communal baths here.
Yeah.
John might be able to get a bucket and a rag.
Nightmare
Yeah.
for John.
Yeah.
Unless he wanted to go up to the city. That's gonna be a bit of a trek.
Yeah. You'd
By
have to-
himself.
He could walk up there, or I think someone could probably teleport him there, but not get him back.
Yeah.
Would be the problem.
Himself. Only John. That's a great idea.
I could also probably try to wait until there's no one in there, because people probably go, I don't know, when people are sleeping.
I mean, what's the
Interesting.
population?
Um,
An amount, probably.
I looked
like
at
a
the exact numbers. It was like 100 something drow, and then like the various people, like humans, just
Oh,
other
so it's not a
elves.
lot.
Yeah, it's not a lot. Especially because it's pretty big. So there's probably a time where he could be by himself.
If he's told of a time in which like it's guaranteed the baths are usually pretty empty, he'll do that. I'm
I think-
assuming he was gifted a set of clothing.
Yeah, Val will go
That
get-
or like
that.
mending is a cantrip. If you're
Yeah.
very attached to the clothing you
True.
have,
He's not.
okay.
Not really.
No, then they will probably take your clothing to mend, but give you something else.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, if he'll go when there's like nobody supposed to be in there, and he'll get himself washed, and get back to his room quickly.
When do you summon Petunia again?
It's gonna have to be outside of the city. It's probably gonna be a bit before he's gonna feel comfortable summoning her. He's not gonna summon her in here. He's not gonna summon her in here, and he's not gonna summon her inside the city. So it's gonna kill it. Like, it's gonna be very killer for him. So he's a little more antsy than usual, but he's not gonna be summoning Petunia for a while, I don't think.
Good news for you is that Val is approximately the same size as Petunia.
Not as long
You gotta
as her,
support
though.
Val. You gotta support Val. It's fine.
If you
Fair.
take the
Support Val.
tips of Val's hair
And elongate it outward.
and down
Yeah.
to their toesies.
Them little toesies.
Amazing.
You got an
Yeah?
emotional support
Okay.
Val right there.
Yeah.
Not as warm, but
Eh.
So what is happening? I know Rhiannon is very much a woman of action.
Yeah, she is going to bathe because it's nasty,
Yeah.
covered in mud.
Yeah, Val is gonna be like also bathe, get really clean. I was gonna say immediately go to the temple. Probably not immediately go to the temple. Probably take their stuff to their sister that's here, because she can start mending things. She can start fixing things. So we're gonna bathe and then go back to like get all their damaged things.
Would they bring that up to Rhiannon
Yeah.
or John? Yeah, Rhiannon
Yeah,
would
whenever
give
we come back, they'll.
Rhiannon would give over her armor as well and have you take it.
Yeah, he would. But
You
he's
don't
gonna
wanna
keep a short
meet
sword and
Real
dagger.
Donna?
Oh, we
You
can
wanna
go,
go?
that's fine!
Okay.
You
I
can
didn't know
go
if Val
too.
wanted to go by themselves
can
or
go too.
not. I didn't
So you-
know. She didn't want to overstep, like, Jesus. It's been months.
Yeah, Val will say like she'll be in here too. It might be better to meet her rather than just run into her coming out of someone else's room.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think John's quite with you yet because he's still in the room he was in shortly after the bath and gonna do what we
Yeah.
discussed, Franz, where yep, just so
What
frustrated.
are you
He's just-
doing?
What are you doing?
It's
John
fine. It's fine.
is
Are you
going
gonna?
to...
Do you want them to come back, or are you gonna like they're gonna knock on the
I'm
door?
doing this immediately after he's done. He's back in the room after cleaning up when his hair is still damp.
Okay.
He has just been so frustrated with everything that has happened, and he's felt like he has lost so much fucking control over every fucking thing that has happened the last few days. Even when he thought he had control, he didn't. And looking at like his like down probably below his pec length hair, dude has some long ass hair. He's gonna tie it back in a low ponytail. He's gonna get his dagger, and he's just gonna cut.
It's so uneven.
Oh, it's bad.
So bad.
He'll fix it a little bit, but he doesn't care. He's just felt like he needed something to control it, and just cutting the hair was the best he could think of in the moment. It was impulsive. He does not regret it, but in his head, he's like, "That was an impulsive decision, but here we are." But again, no regret or anything like that. It's like okay, I had control of a situation. I did that. We're fine. Everything is fine.
I think we've all been there.
I think every person that's ever had a mental breakdown's been their bestie. I relate.
I may or may not have buzzed my head at 1 a.m. at one point. Who knows?
It's fine. That's a universal experience. Don't worry.
Yep. R.I.P. long hair John.
It's fine. It grows back.
Yeah,
It's hair.
People on this network love taking long hair men from me.
It's still like just a little below his chin.
Uh-huh.
It's so uneven. It's so bad.
He doesn't
Yeah.
care.
It's,
I mean, not that
it's
y'all saw,
longer
but
in the front than it is in the back.
he probably fixes it a little bit, like after a moment. Chelsea is crying in a hairstylist.
It's so uneven. Sorry.
He'll fix it a little bit.
It's
just a
fine.
smidge,
It's
but
fine. You fix.
so it doesn't look quite as awkward, but it's
Yeah.
character moment. Give me this. Shut up.
You can have it. Okay. I assume someone knocks on John's door and asks if he would like to come with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll open the door and you see not the best haircut. Probably like, if it's still a little long at the front, he'll probably like loosely tie it in the very messy half knot for a moment.
We should take our things down. Do you need help evening it a bit?
Is it that bad?
Well,
Raynon's not gonna
Val's
say
kinda
anything.
like
She
this.
wants to, but she's not gonna say anything.
It's not good, bestie.
Well,
It's real bad.
it would probably be better to shorten the front as well a little bit more.
Yeah,
Um,
sure. Yeah, I could use some help.
all right.
Might as well make it workable.
Do you want to take? Val's already like holding the breastplate. I was like, do you want to take the things down and then we can come back?
Sure.
All right.
He'll put it in like the kind of half part. Probably
We
could
can
just
have it back
barely
down.
do it. Just so it doesn't look like a mess.
Hope so.
Okay. So you all carry your armor. You travel down to how many? Okay, how many like blacksmiths are there here? Is it just Rildana?
There's probably a few.
Okay.
Yeah, there's probably a few.
The thing is that you're the only one with like actual metal work that needs to be done. Both John and Raynon need a leather.
Yeah, I mean, there's other people there. They make like
Okay,
they make
cool,
like
cool.
they make other kinds of armor. They make all kinds of weapons. Like, there's people around that can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Cool.
there's gonna be other people around that area. It's the general like quote unquote crafting area. So there's probably like Rildana, there's Val's sister, and probably like one or two other like actual blacksmiths. There's some leather works. There is probably one or two silversmiths as well. Specifically like ones that make the very finer, delicate pieces. Hairpins, very always in demand. But okay, so you go to the forge. You know, as you get closer, it gets a lot more hotter. There's more vents, more openings in the sides, the walls, as you get closer. Rildana is there, and she's not actively working on anything at the moment, but she is looking over a few pieces. She's a little hammer she's using to like test the density based on the reverberation and how it sounds and how tempered it is and so on and so forth. She's testing some pieces she's made recently. Just to verify, is it everyone but Soul who's full elf?
Yeah.
Okay. So Rildana, how tall is Rildana? 5'6",
Like
maybe?
5'7". She's tall.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Compared to the other two, like Val and their mom, yeah, she's tall. Taller. Pretty tall for a drow.
So as you walk up and get closer, you're sort of looking like, oh, like, you know, where's Val's sister? And then Val stops in front of this fairly tall drow, and you're like, oh, okay. So you're just really short.
So you're just tiny. Got it.
Just a little fella.
She's very excited to see you, Val is here. Oh, what does she say? Just Val.
Hi.
Mom told us. Mom told me. Well, who's us? You were back for a little bit, I guess. There was trouble.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But where, gesturing the other two, John and Raynon, they're with me. Our equipment was damaged, and we needed it fixed. And they put down their breastplate, like.
She immediately picks it up and looking over the breastplate, looks at you and goes, "This is pretty generic."
It is. I would have liked to replace it.
This is pretty mid.
I bought it in Baldur's Gate, but I meant to replace I wanted to replace my armor at some point, and it was just convenient to do it then.
I understand. What did you do to this thing?
You should see the other guy.
About that.
Half dragon spit at me. And there's two, but mine
She's
doesn't
frowning.
as bad.
Just what kind of black?
Yes,
Oh.
it's all connected to the dreams. Yes.
Oh no, I love her.
I understand.
Yes.
What kind of leather does Reyna and John have?
Studded.
Let me double check. I can't remember. Let me look. I think it's just studded leather.
Okay. Jay, what other races did you say were here as well?
Just all kinds. I think like the official listed is, it only ever lists like, oh, humans and dwarves and halflings, and that's it. But there's probably like other people too, like
And a whole plethora.
silver dragonborn maybe. Like there's all kinds of people. Like it's mostly drow, but just kind of a lot of like people
Okay.
who were adventurers who were like brought in by people from here, then just stayed, like that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. Rildana looks at yours two armor with the leather. Goes, I won't be much help with that one. And gestures over, not gesture so much as like thumb over
Fuck off.
shoulder, like throws her thumb over her
Mhm.
shoulder and be like, go talk to Senrin.
That we can do.
And Senrin is a human, about the same height as her, maybe a little taller. He hears his name, goes, what? His skin,
Raynon would walk over with it, but yes, sorry.
his skin may as well be leather.
Sun damage? Is he good?
He's
Is
fine.
he, is he chill? Okay.
He's a little older.
Okay.
Very much.
I feel a lot
this,
better now.
I've used this descriptor a lot. He's been in the sun for a very long time without sunscreen.
Yeah, sun damage is a
Like
real bitch.
Carlon.
Yeah.
Just like Carlon.
Yeah.
Remember that NPC I first had you guys introduced to?
Probably, but no.
Yeah.
That's the word I use to describe him as well. Not just like Carlon, but in the
It's a
sun too
good
long without protection.
It's a good descriptor, honestly.
Yeah, it makes me think of my uncle. He was
Honestly,
he's a
same.
carpenter.
Fucking honestly, same.
Yeah. I didn't know he was white until I was like 12 because he was so sun damaged.
That's so. Anyways, we had Brandon will walk over with her armor.
So will John.
Okay. Senrin goes, what'd you do to this?
Acid, mostly.
Sword.
Oh, it's
That
nasty.
too.
Oh, that's nasty. Y'all fighting something? What are you fighting? Tell me. I used to be an adventurer.
What, till you took an arrow to the knee or something?
Gabby. Gabby!
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
I did not sit through 90 minutes of trouble, 2 hours of troubleshooting.
Brandon could kill John. She could do it.
Rocks fall from the ceiling.
She could kill John. She's capable enough. She could kill him.
I
Oh,
think Brandon
no.
could too, yeah.
Yeah. She can take him. She can kill him.
R.I.P.
All right,
John.
say goodbye to Petunia forever.
That's fine.
Oh, Petunia.
We'll deal with it.
Anywho,
Dude, he's not here right now. Anyways.
please leave a message after the scream.
So. Well,
Tyrann
no, I just got a
looks
little
at
old.
John. Just looks at John. What the fuck? We fought a couple of things, mostly a half dragon.
Oh. Alright. Let me take a look. And he takes whose ever armor and just starts looking at it and like scratches a little bit with his nail and just like, just looking at it. For the two of you with the leather, some of it can probably be patched. Probably a couple pieces need to be replaced wholesale. Some of the studs are loose and need to be put back in. Should be a fairly simple fix. By the way, how did you all split the money you were carrying?
How did we split it?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Hold on. Did I?
I
Let me find out.
haven't the slightest idea.
Did we ever decide on that? Because I don't think we did.
It never came up for us, I don't think.
Didn't write it down if we did. So don't know,
I mean,
besties.
I assume we each carried a good chunk of it. We were looking around so much fucking treasure.
Yeah.
We have so much money. Part of what I want to do in Waterdeep before we go to Freya is gear up for shit.
Yeah.
Maybe
Since we
make a bank
can.
account.
Open a bank account in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
You know how much interest you can
This would be
accrue on that?
Do it.
They probably should do that.
I think if you were going to open a bank account anywhere, you would want to do it in Waterdeep. There's so many rich people. That would
Yeah.
be the place.
I don't think we discussed it because I didn't write it down, and I would have written that down.
I'm going to make the divine decision and say that it... Well, actually, Jenny, would Freya want to carry any of it on her person?
She doesn't trust people, so most of the time, no. Like, she'd have a small amount, but not very much.
She wouldn't have a huge amount of stuff on her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not. Unless she's planning on leaving, she's not gonna stock up on money.
Okay. Interesting. So, in my opinion, it's either
The cult does not get my cash.
God, I hope not.
I mean, it was. I would say it was the cult to begin with, but they also stole it.
A lot of it's technically Greenus that we need to return, but it's ours now, so...
We found it fair and square thanks to the cards.
I assume either Val or Rhiannon has it. The former because heavy, and the latter because
Responsible.
Trustworthy.
yeah. I'm glad everyone understood where my thought was going.
Yeah.
Come on. John's carrying around the money that he was given directly. Like, that's about it.
Yeah.
Like a small child with his allowance.
Well, okay.
That's exactly what I was
It's my
thinking.
pin money.
Mother says if I'm good, I can get a lollipop.
My parents say if I'm good, I can summon my dragon again.
Yeah.
I was a little
Realistically-
bit naughty, so I got my dragon taken away.
I got
but
my
I can
dragon
get it
taken
back if I'm
away.
a good boy.
We could have split it.
Yeah.
Probably, honestly,
Anywho.
yeah, because Rhiannon cannot carry all of that herself. She's
no.
got
Tens
10
of
strength.
thousands.
She's got 10
Yeah.
strength. She
I have-
can't carry it.
I can carry some of it. I have like 13.
Oh
No,
my God.
We need
It's
a bag
fine.
of
I was
holding.
just wondering. It's not gonna take. Well, okay, Val. Would they charge payment for repairing this?
I don't think so. Because they tend to, like, sort of like what Val usually does, the sort of, like, a favor or something. Like, they would probably take payment, but, like, oh, if you can do something for me in exchange, that would be fine. But also, they bring in, like, injured they directly bring in people who were in the Undermountain and are about to die and, like, probably fix their stuff anyway. It's probably just something that they do just to help people.
Okay. So the way it's probably phrased is 5 gold if you can pay it, and if you can't, then whatever.
Ray will give him 10 gold for hers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think John just because he's just a little bit on autopilot will just drop 5 gold automatically.
Okay.
Not really caring.
Thank you very much. This goes all towards supporting what we do here. And your armor is completely fixed now. Val is here.
Ta-da!
Yes.
On the other hand, Rill is using her tiny hammer to test the structural integrity of your metal armor that was
Yeah.
melted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes, I'm gonna need a couple days. Or you can buy new
Alright.
armor. I don't know what you're... Well... Yeah.
I'm alright with a few days. We have other things that we need to do. They look over at the other two. Like, I don't know if they are going to. I
We
can
gotta
ask.
find who we gotta find first, and then figure things out.
Yes, we've
We
got
should,
to.
we should go and stock up on things before we go as well, so.
Also, I just had a realization of something. Petunia wore saddlebags and had a saddle. I'm
Fuck.
going to assume you were only able to grab the necklace, so I have a couple of stuff I'm going to have to replace, because I'm going to assume all my stuff from Petunia's saddlebags is gone.
I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah.
the saddle that I bought you.
The very nice saddle is gone.
Oh, the saddlebags that I bought you. I'm sad.
So it's okay. I was just looking through all my stuff and like, oh shit, I see I've made a thing called Petunia's saddlebag. That probably did not come with us, and that includes the dragon saddle.
The only reason I got the collar was because I put it on like a bracelet. So
Yeah, in the last minute.
Yep, no, it's fine. It's
We haven't been in a large area in a while. We should stock up over here.
Yes.
We're not going to be able to
stuff.
fight Resmir immediately. We need to be ready.
Oh, there's a few things I wanted to do around here as well. We could take a day or two to just process, breathe, and whenever we want to go into the city, we can do that. We can ask someone to send a message to Theosin to meet us as well. Speak with him, let him know what happened. Because I know Carlon sent a message. I'm not sure if he's gotten it yet.
Alright.
we don't even know where the hell he is.
We should
No,
also just update
that's
Leosin
one of the
regardless of what's happened.
Yes.
So.
I forgot to mention... Rill, Val's sister, really buff.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Love it.
Damn it, and I'm fucking dead.
Yeah!
I know. It's so sad. I was thinking
We
about
don't get to see the pretty lady.
None of the pretty peoples.
Ha ha ha. We'll probably come back here, realistically.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
If you all get knocked out again, we're coming back here.
Get it out again. Leave someone else behind the next time.
It's really
John.
fortunate that your family is located below water deep.
I don't think Val would leave John behind.
Well, you never know.
I think you're the one person who wouldn't leave, that they wouldn't leave behind.
You never know.
Don't put me in a situation.
Never put me in a situation. Okay, so how are we planning to talk to Leosin? What's going on here? Are we just gonna go up
I
in the
think
city?
we gotta
or...
figure out where he is first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
um,
gotta-
sure.
We gotta
I
ask
think
around.
because, like,
you two
there's
are
people-
Harpers. You could find connections.
Yeah, we're both Harpers. There's also other people here that talk to Harpers because they got messages down here, so we could probably get messages out. So I will probably have to go back to they'll go back to their mom and be like, "Who gave you the message from last time, by the way?" So like backtrack to get to be like, "Hey," to get whoever is to send a message to Leos, and it's like, "Hey, we're here. A lot happened. We should talk."
Weirdest sending spell ever.
Can you roll me a d12?
D12. If I can find one, yes.
That's so rarely used.
Yeah, they were all under everything. I was a 10.
It takes you a little bit. People are always coming and going, and it's like, oh, mommy, who gave you that letter?
Mommy.
And she's like, I don't know.
Fucking remember?
But you talk to some other people, some people who take a little more like an admin role within the promenade. You're able to find a couple connections and figure something out. Like I said, it takes a little while. It takes probably the better part of a day to like track someone down to give a letter to Leosin. You have to pull out your Harper badge more than once in order to get some stuff moving here. You do find out, however, that, like, if you remember previously, Leosin talked about a council that him and Ontha were trying to help put together with the different factions around the Sword Coast. And you sort of learn that people are being a little more secretive because Carlon is deep in that shit right now. Not Carlon. The other one. Leosin is deep in that shit right now. And so... I want to make sure I say this right before I say it, and it's recorded forever. Hold on. As if I can't
Gotta
just cut
fact
it
check
out.
myself.
One
John's probably, if it's taking like time, John's probably gonna be mostly in the room he was given or allowed to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of tapestries and like fancy sort of clothing and shears. A lot of sheer stuff. A lot of sheer.
I think Rhea would knock on John's door after a while, while waiting for Val to figure out the shit.
Scurrying around trying to
Rayon's like, I'm not from anywhere near here. You know these people.
You're also a Harper.
You live your best life, babe.
You're also
yeah.
a Harper.
Yeah, but again, you know people in this area. She's just not.
You have a better connection than she does. Yeah, when she knocks on his door, he'll go, "Who is it?
Dran.
Come in."
Yeah, she would. She'd look and just, do you want the door open or closed?
Whatever you're planning to do, you can have it open or closed, however long you're planning. Do whatever.
She'd close it. Just, I'm gonna take a guess you're not doing very well, yeah?
What gave that the fuck away?
Most of the haircut, honestly. I still know where she is. Resmir.
That's something, at least.
You got the shitty attitude recently. I know you're stressed, but it's unnecessary.
Just got a lot on my mind, and I'm not used to this many people all at once.
I get it.
Plus, we didn't exactly arrive here on the best of terms. So, forgive me if my anxiety is a little high at the moment. And forgive me if I'm a little stressed not having Petunia here.
It's fair. I mostly wanted to check on you. I hadn't gotten a chance to.
Since I killed Bogluk.
In general. I don't have any big conversation for you, and I'm not going to do that. I'm too tired. We're going to take care of this. And you're not doing it alone. I'm worried about Freya.
Yeah. She was dead last I saw her.
Yeah. Hopefully we're able to get her back.
Yeah, but who knows? It took us a long time to get to where we were before.
I know.
I don't know how we're gonna get back to her in time.
We have to travel through the mare, which is going to be a nightmare in and of itself, so.
Haha, a nightmare.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't bog us down too much.
I swear to God, Gabby. I can kill him right now. Hello?
My own dragon is trying to get into my room.
It's Petunia. She's trying to bust down the door.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I am not doing great, but I won't be doing anything impulsive anytime soon. Well, aside from
I'm not going to lie. That's very good to hear, but I also don't believe you.
fair enough.
Your track record's not the best, so. I'm sorry for how I personally responded to everything. I don't regret it, but I shouldn't have
deserved it.
responded like that.
I deserved it.
You made a poor choice, but you didn't deserve it. I intended to not leave that fight until I was dead.
You seemed pretty intense against Resmir. You have a history with her too?
Sort of, I think.
You think?
I'm not entirely sure, but it wouldn't be shocking if she was involved in a lot more of what happened.
Well, if she was involved with one thing with a whole village, I'm sure she's involved with smaller things.
You and I are very similar in a lot of ways. The only difference is time.
Yeah, you have what, a century or so on me?
It's a very big assumption. Not quite that old, but noticeable enough. I've been dealing with this cult and everything involved in it for a long time. This is the first time I've gotten the chance to actually do anything that I wanted to do. I desperately want to go kill Resmir now, but I'm not stupid enough to do it alone. So, if you can handle a few days here, we'll go and finish it as soon as we can.
We don't really have an option, do we?
I mean, you always have an option, it just depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
You did surprise me during that fight.
I was
What
just trying to
happened?
buy time, that's all. Trying
You
figure
tried
it
to
all out.
leave.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I just had a moment of remembering last time I was surrounded by cultists trying to ruin things around me. I choked. I fucked up. Shouldn't have messed up like that. I should have stayed focused and I probably could have killed her faster.
It wasn't a mistake, John. We probably should have left. Might be in a better way. Doing that's not a weakness. It's not you choking. It's self-preservation, which... good to see. It's not a bad thing.
He doesn't really have anything to say to that.
We'll get her back, Freya. And we'll get rid of Dresner as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Despite everything, if you ever need to talk, even just about nothing important, as much as you frustrate the fuck out of me sometimes, the door is open.
He just nods.
Alright, this mopey John is not something I enjoy very much. I'm going to leave. She leaves. She closed the door after.
Okay. I just wanted to say that very interesting music was playing in the background, and also it's raining so hard I can hear it through my noise-canceling headphones. So,
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Beautiful
I think
scene.
the window's open a little behind me, so I don't know if you can hear it.
No.
I
I had like weird dance music come on in the middle of that scene during like really intense. I was like, nope, can't do that.
So, Val, what you learn is that Leosin is staying in the Lord's Palace. Which is
Okay.
Lord's plural, if you're not aware of D&D lore.
Yes. Okay.
Because that is where they are trying to build the council.
Unexpected.
Okay. Well.
Are you sending a message to him? Or do you ask to see him?
Can I see him like right now? Over that?
I mean, I don't know. Do you ask?
I think I'm just gonna send a message because bring Rhiannon with me next time. Like, I don't know if John's gonna want to go, but Rhiannon might want to eat.
John doesn't exactly want to stay alone, though.
John doesn't want to stay alone, but he also doesn't like Leosin. But Rhiannon is also a harper, so I will just send
Might
a
as well
message.
drag me.
Rhiannon don't want to go. I'm gonna let you know that right
Yeah.
now.
Can we meet whenever? I guess just whenever he's free.
That is a funny joke. Whenever he is free?
Whenever he is.
Has an opening in the schedule. Can I make an appointment?
Whenever is convenient for him to come see me, I guess. Come see me.
So you're
meet me
asking
somewhere.
him to come down.
Um.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just trying to clarify.
I don't know. I mean, it's probably
I'll
fine.
make this
It's all on
decision
edge.
for you. You said,
We're all just on
hey,
edge.
we're in the city, would like to meet. And then as soon as possible, there is not a humanoid messenger that comes back to you.
Okay.
It is actually... Hold on.
Is it birdie?
It is a birdie.
A birdie.
You got a tweet.
I'm going to kill you.
I can do it. I can slice through John right now.
Birdie. Okay.
This raven. You're like, why is there a fucking raven down here? It's not a real raven, but it lands about a dozen paces from you and hops closer, and it looks at you and twitches its head, and it opens its beak, and it speaks in Leosin's voice. And it says, I will be there tonight.
I'm looking at the like start to reply and then look at the bird like. All right. I don't know if you can send a message.
Hold on, I have to double check.
So he's coming to us tonight. Dope.
Okay. Told you not to put me in a situation that I put myself in a situation.
You're
Ah,
getting
this-
put in a situation.
This Raven's really good at quoting.
Shut up.
Too bad we're not in
Stop it.
Neverwinter.
Stop it. Swear to God, Gabby. Fuck the conversation we just had. Raina kills you. It's fine.
I misread a morsel of food as a morsel of blood, and I'm like, well, that's an interesting way to describe that.
Oh!
It is
That
Animal
took a
Messenger. I love that spell.
Yeah, it's a great spell.
Okay, wonderful. So this bird, you say something to the bird, and it's like, I was gonna make a raven noise, and I remember I don't know what ravens sound like.
I was waiting for Jenny to pop in. Coda did not like that.
My dog does not like when I make the raven noises because everyone at my Cursive Straw table gets stressed.
They just makes a raven noise at you, and then flies away.
All right. Gonna head back to my little house then. Go tell the other two.
Hey guys, great news! The man you don't like is coming to see us.
I don't mind Leosin. It's just John.
I know.
It's just John.
It's always just John.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're naming the campaign to Just John.
It's always John.
Because everyone fucks with just John.
But would you like me to help you with your hair now?
Yes.
I have time. I'm done.
Yeah,
All right.
might as well.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'm probably
Don't
gonna have to
do
sit.
that.
He'll sit down because he's so
You're
fucking.
way too fucking
I'm
tall.
way too fucking
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
Easy enough to get a pair of shears.
All right. Yeah.
Make it actually look decent.
Yeah. Like start to like it. Even the back. I'll probably cut down the front and then even.
He's like
You
making
know
sure
what?
his shirt is
Yeah.
like tight against, like tightly
Just-
closed, just so hair doesn't
Yeah,
get
so
down.
he doesn't get hair in. Yeah. Yeah, they'll help him with that. Is there a reason that to cut it off like this?
I just wanted to feel like I had control over something the last few days, months, years. Cutting hair. What could be easier? Guess it's not that easy.
It's not, when it's short, no. When it's longer, it's easier to just sort of cut off the ends. Necessary to grow it long.
Yeah, I've been thinking about cutting it short for a while anyway.
Yes, I've heard of lighter weight off your shoulders.
Yeah. for snapping at your ma.
S-
Sorry for snapping at you.
I understand that things are difficult. I trying to keep busy. Um, I'm sorry about Petunia.
It's gonna be a while before I can be comfortable summoning her again, but you tried. It's fine.
I wanted to be sure you had her collar back. She seemed to really like it.
Yeah, she did. So I'll make sure that it's something that she can wear when she comes back.
Yes.
He looks like he wants to say something, but he has no idea how to say it.
Uh, is there something on your mind? Well, I'm sure there's a lot, but something in particular.
It was about what you said a few days ago to me.
Yeah.
Was that just a spur of the moment thing that you regret later, or is that real?
It was something I had been thinking about. For a while. I think saying something was spur of the moment. But other people noticed. I thought you might have as well.
I certainly did not until you said something.
And you seemed like you didn't really know why I
Because
talked.
no one's really said that to me.
Oh, you haven't been around many people, have you?
Even in the village growing up, I was kind of not really much of a introduced to people kind of kid. And then for the
Right.
longest time, it was me and my mentor, Ota, one who taught me how to survive in the wilds.
Right.
So, didn't really interact with people much. And never really heard things like that before, so I was very thrown off guard at the suddenness to me of it. And I don't know what I feel.
That's all right.
It's been a lot the last few months, and I've been very confused on a lot of matters. So I'm not.
Of course. I didn't say any. It's because I thought because I wanted any sort of response right now. You wanted to know why I treated you the way I do, and even beyond that, it's one of the things that expressing love that's important.
Not exactly something I'm used to.
It's Never too late to learn to get used to it.
God damn it, I have thoughts. I don't know. I don't know how you would respond to all that. Fuck! It's so hard.
Trying to decide.
I know the gay tension.
I'm
Jesus
putting my
fuck.
yeah. It's like with hands on his.
We're both doing it. We're both doing it.
We're both thinking
It's
really
gonna
hard.
be weird again. No.
Yeah, sorry, Raynon.
Raynon in back of
It
both
was
of our
already a little
heads.
weird.
We already had.
It's gonna be worse now.
Yeah. Well, it was always gonna be weird because I invited Leosin to come over. So
Yeah.
it's always going to be weird.
That's gonna make it even worse.
Yeah.
Can I kiss you?
Yes.
And John is gonna just stand up and just press a kiss on. It's very awkward. It's so fucking awkward, and it's so quick. Like he was trying to figure out things when he did that.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's
didn't-
all right. I just realized I did not tell you about Belterel. Just because it's going to come up immediately. I didn't think. I'm not. I'm not committed to Leosin or anything, but we were involved, and he's gonna be here. I haven't spoken to him about because I didn't feel there's I'm sorry. I didn't want to make things immediately awkward, but I should I thought I
okay.
should tell you.
No, I mean, it's your life, you know. How long ago? I don't. Okay.
That was a while ago.
Mm,
I didn't.
This I don't know what I'm just trying to figure.
It's all right. I just going. I it should be.
Fran, I fucked in the woods.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
This is
and
such
now
a
she's
mess!
dead. Yeah.
This is such a mess.
It's so. Well, Franz gives him the roots. Just
What happened?
anyway.
Is Franz okay?
Yeah. That's funny.
John just immediately read.
He stops.
I have
They just
to-
take a deep
I-
breath and they say,
I'm so sorry. Is the door open or closed in John's room?
I imagine it was probably closed.
"It's probably closed."
Yeah, because Ray's not in there, especially after it got
Yeah.
weird. She's like,
They- yeah.
I don't want to be
Linnell,
here
like,
for this.
stops. They take a breath and it's like, "Okay, that's fine." I'm
I'm figuring it all.
if you were
out.
going to if you were going to reciprocate, I should be clear. I don't.
Your honesty
intend on
made me
staying
panic,
with
and I felt like I had to like say it out.
It's all right.
I mean, it
I-
was just
Val like puts their hands on John's shoulders. Yes, reaching up on John's shoulders. He's a foot taller. It's all right. I just
uppies.
I thought I should be clear. If you're going to reciprocate, I'm not. You can continue to do that. I would like to continue to with him, maybe. But I do. I do. I care.
I'm figuring I'm
It's all right.
just very lot happening, and I don't know why I wanted to ask, but I don't know why suddenly here all of a sudden. Oh boy. Yeah, I can be fine when Leeson gets here. I'll be calm. I'm not bothered because you live your fucking life. I live mine. Nope, I'm not gonna say that joke. I was gonna make a Freya joke. Nope.
No. It hasn't even been a day.
I was gonna say Freya could live hers, but not anymore. But
John, can I kiss you? Oh, pulls him down. Another kiss. A better one. It's less awkward.
maybe on your end.
John's still unsure where to place
Yeah.
hands.
Exactly.
The art, it's come true.
Right. All right. Brush some of the hair off the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It looks better.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. I was not. Was that
That's gonna be
also
so
planned?
weird.
I knew about
Yeah,
the hair.
no!
The haircut was planned.
The haircut was planned not just after that.
The haircut was planned. Bringing up what happened with Leosin was planned by me, with myself. That was it.
Just me. Just me.
It came up naturally in the roleplay for me. It just came. I was fighting. That's what my face was before I asked. Was like, would he? Does he? Is this
I
the moment?
knew.
If I didn't do it
knew
now,
you were gonna do that.
He was never gonna do it if he
Yeah.
didn't do it now. I had to do it now.
It was weird.
Ruining my master plan.
Raymon's gonna have
Well-
to deal with this now. Fuck.
It's fine.
It's fine. We're
Well, in
just
Valerie's
too.
room, they look happy. So they look pleased.
Yeah, that's not that weird. for
I'm
Val,
imagining
though.
I'm imagining the panel of like Valerie's the room, all the hearts floating around and everything like that, and John is just like deep red, sitting on the bed, like, what did I do? Not regretting it, but like, oh my god, that was so awkward. How the fuck did I do that? 7 charisma, everybody.
About as good
Yeah.
as 7 charisma would. Yeah.
Yeah, it's went about as well as a 7 charisma could go.
7 charisma meets 20 charisma. Yeah.
Yep.
That's about.
Yep.
Yeah, that tracks.
Well,
It's so weird.
I want Leosin to show up, and we'll have a little bit of fun with Leosin. Maybe not that type of fun, but some fun with
Wow.
Leosin. I mean,
Both.
you know. You said I didn't tell you about Elturel, and I'm like, Elturel is still in the material plane, though. What are you talking about? I was so confused with what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, no, because we were in El Terrell.
Yes, no, I remember it now. It's like, oh, that's what they fucked. Okay.
Yeah.
It is late when
is
Leosin
late.
shows up. He asks for you, and he is brought in. People know who you are around here, especially recently. He is shown in. There's like a common room, right? There's a common room.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if it's not in the house itself, there's a common room somewhere where you all can meet.
Yeah.
Leosin walks in and he sees you, and he's like, Valizir, it is so good to see you. And he hugs you.
Val hugs him.
Last I heard, you were at Carneth Roadhouse. I don't know what happened afterwards.
Right.
He's looking around. He goes, Rhiannon, great to see you. I'm so happy to see you. John, I'm glad to see that you are well. Pauses.
A lot happened after we
Yes.
left.
Yes.
So I see,
That's
nice
we need to talk
haircut.
about.
Looking around. Where's Freya?
Dead.
We ended up going to an old castle north of the mare. Resmir was there, along with
A lot of
many
the cult.
cultists and bullywugs.
Lizard folk too.
We got into a fight, and due to us traveling, we weren't at our best. The two of us, she meant no promotions towards John, were knocked out. Freya was killed before all of that, though.
Val managed to get us out somehow.
And Carlon was with us. He what brought us here, I was able to bring them here with me because of my connection to this place. I'm not actually sure where Carlon went. I'm sure he'll send a message. I told him I would be in Waterdeep, but I'm not. He was alive.
His chin is in his hand, and he's looking between the three of you. Was Freya's body left behind?
Yeah.
It was. Wasn't able to bring it back.
Okay. And we don't know where Carlon is.
No.
No.
Shit.
I know where Resmir is, though.
You do?
I do.
Okay. Okay.
We're planning on staying in town for a bit, a couple of days, recoup and get some supplies and heading back.
Okay.
Finish what we started and get Freya.
Do you think you can still recover her body?
But I
Not
try
open.
to.
But who knows how quickly we can get there again. Took us, what, months to get there? Because it was from the caravan in Waterdeep that took us months, right? To get to Baldur's
I
Gate?
thought it was the Baldur's Gate
It's
to
the Baldur's
Waterdeep
Gate
took
to
a
Waterdeep,
long
'cause
time. And the
Waterdeep-
other one,
Gotcha.
Waterdeep is noticeably closer to the mare.
God,
It's
I might
north
be-
of Baldur's
okay, I
Gate.
might
Baldur's
have-
Gate is south.
I might have confused the two.
Waterdeep is. That's why I was like, it's way fucking closer. What?
I might have confused them. That's Gabby.
like, what?
That's Gabby's bad. Gabby's
I was
bad at
looking
geography.
at a map, so I was like,
I wasn't.
Yeah.
Gabby's bad at geography. Shut up.
Especially fake geography.
Shut up.
No, I'm saying it's stupid.
because
That too.
Elturel to
I'm
Baldur's
defending
Gate was a
you.
couple of days,
Mhm.
and then Baldur's
on a
Gate
boat.
to Waterdeep. Yeah, Baldur's Gate to
It's a
Waterdeep
while.
was,
Makes
A
more sense.
while.
Makes more sense.
Yeah.
and then
It was
from
40
Waterdeep
days.
was
It was to the Carneth
the
House,
like
and then
10
from
days or something to the
It was about
Roadhouse.
10
so-
days.
yeah, and then from there, following the zombies was a few days, right?
I thought
Yeah, I
it was
think about
longer.
3.
So
Like 2 days.
Yeah,
So
no,
we're
it's
good.
it is very very close comparatively.
that was a player moment. John would have known.
He would remember how long things took.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of everyone, you'd be the one bitch that would.
Yeah.
Steal net.
We're going to try to get her body back. See if we can get her back. We have the money too, so.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
There's a teleportation circle under the castle.
That's right. We don't know where it goes to,
There
though.
it is.
A
There
rat
is.
told me.
We weren't able to figure
A
out
rat
the...
told you.
I can talk to animals.
A rat told me! A rat told you!
You say that I can talk to animals, and he looks around and goes, Where's your dragon? Where's Petunia?
Haven't had a chance to get her back yet.
They also.
Resnir was
sorry.
brutal and effective.
She is. John, Leosin looks like he wants to put like a hand on you, but he doesn't. He just says, "I'm sorry."
Smart decision. A wise choice.
Oh shit!
Yeah, John is kind of like when that's mentioned, he kind of rubs at the part where was being restored, like where some of the necrotic damage was, just in thought.
Okay. Well, I do have some news for you otherwise. Do you remember back in Elturel when I said that I was going to Waterdeep?
Mm-hmm.
And Onthar and I were going to try and build a coalition, a council to fight against the cult. Rally some allies, maybe.
I remember.
Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been up in the Lord's Palace. And that's all I've been doing. And he pinches the bridge of his nose. He's like, it's why it took me so long to get down here. I would have come down sooner. I'm sorry. I couldn't leave what I was doing.
All right.
Sorry, my brain's a little scattered. Just to give you some news, we've been slowly but surely collecting representatives for the council. We've got most of the major factions, I myself, and representing the Harpers. Let me see here. I lost my list, guys.
Oh no!
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
You have a roster, basically. I broke Franz!
No, I have something more. I'm just not.
You can't find it.
No, I'm not going to say it because we're jumping around a lot in this module. We have the Harpers, represented by myself, of course. We have the Order of the Gauntlet. Onthar is representative for that one. We have some representatives from the Emerald Enclave. We have a representative from Neverwinter, which, if you haven't heard, the Lord there is apparently he's not doing very well. He sent his son. He wants to roll me a history check.
I'll do it.
I was gonna say me,
Sure.
but I'm like, nah, John wouldn't give a shit. John wouldn't know shit
What
about
is my history
civilization.
score? Give me.
I'd love
yeah.
to, but
Shut the fuck up. You're dead.
I got 17.
Don't fuck me. I got a 6. I rolled a 5.
That's on brand.
I rolled a 17 with a +0 for a 17.
Is John rolling something?
Why would I give a shit about civilized people and nobles?
Civilization.
John doesn't give a shit.
Civilization.
So true.
John don't care no bit.
If it was ever spoken of to him between his mentor and him, he's long forgotten it by now.
Yeah, no worries. So Val, last you knew, the Lord of Neverwinter was Leonidas Denore. He is a bit older. To hear that his son was sent in the delegation instead is interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's a few others which we're trying to still get together or you know, are on their way, and so it's good to know.
Yes.
Oh, good to hear things are going well on your end, I suppose.
I mean, a lot of what goes well on my end depends on what goes well on your end, and what you learn.
That red wizard that we met,
Excuse me?
Joss. He was well, were you not told?
Do you mean as
How much did Carlon tell you?
Yeah, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Some Thayan red wizard was with the cult at the Mire, at that castle
Yeah.
you mentioned.
Oh, the fucking thing.
Yes, there's
Okay,
the red
I
wizard.
understand what you're saying. Yes. I was thinking about some of the lords. I got confused.
They have a very large group of what I can assume are greater zombies, moving things from the Carneth Roadhouse to the castle.
Stolen goods.
And the
Leosin,
Red
who
Wizard
had been sitting.
has residence there.
Ugh.
The castle, I mean.
Leosin, who had been sitting, stands and starts pacing again.
That's
And
fair.
I say again because it is very clear this man has been pacing
All
all
day.
day. Yeah.
All day.
All fucking day. He's chewing on his lip.
The shoes are paper thin.
Yeah, God. Gotta need new boots soon.
Poor guy.
It's fine, he's a monk, he's used to it.
Yeah.
I would love to figure out where Carlon wound up. How did you get here? What did you use?
I
How did you get that thing?
something handed it to me through the window.
And you.
Well, I knew what I knew what it was.
Rhiannon just pinches the bridge of her nose.
I'm with a bunch of impulsive decision makers.
I recognized what it was, and I knew it could help.
I'm so glad it worked out, but you are going to cause me to have a heart attack. This group is going to cause me to have a heart attack long before my time.
John doesn't say
Actually, that was
anything.
that was something I wanted to bring up. It was strange. It spoke to me in Draconic. I didn't understand, so I tried to explain it in comment, but I recognized what it was.
Can
but-
you remember anything that it said in Dracon? Like anything you can repeat to me? Maybe I can loosely translate it.
I'll definitely tries. I don't know how good it is.
No, cause like you don't know Draconic.
At all?
No.
It would be like asking me to like tell you a word I heard in Turkish.
Okay. You wouldn't
Like,
remember how
I
to-
don't know.
Wildly different language
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
from the languages that you know.
It was all you were also trying very hard not to
Yes.
die.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was other
Fair.
concerns.
that's fair. Forget
Yeah.
it then.
When it spoke common, it was just trying to explain to me how I think it was trying to explain to me how to use the wand. But again, I recognized what it was, so I was able to figure it out.
How have we survived
Just-
this long? I don't understand.
Sheer fucking luck, it
Something-
seems.
I've been
It
thinking
seems, yeah.
about that there was something large and speaks draconic that was helping me and not anyone in the castle. Someone's clearly not helping them in the castle. This is strange.
Think
That is
something's
true.
against the cult inside the castle?
Possibly.
Hmm.
Hopefully.
Just
Might
to be
able
clear,
use
you
that.
knew it was a lizard folk.
Yeah, it was verbalized. It was
Yeah.
a lizard folk.
Okay. I thought I didn't
I wanted to make sure that you, the player, knew.
remember. Couldn't remember.
You said
Yeah.
it was a lizard folk who gave it to you?
Yes.
Would I?
Yes.
Didn't they call out before we were on the water?
They called out
About
name,
something?
I think. I
Hmm.
don't have my notebook with me, so I can't say what it was. Hold on.
Franz, remind me, were there any lizard folk in the castle that we were having to deal with, having to fight? Did we see any, or was it just the bullywugs?
You didn't see any.
I didn't think so.
To
In
be,
the fight, there were some in a room that John scouted out and took a look at.
was the forge room?
It was
Might
some
have
room
been.
that
I think it was
opened.
through the peephole, and I think it might have been the forge room, yeah.
Yeah. You also saw the giant lizards that they were like
Mhm.
riding. Well, knowing that they ride those, you didn't actually see them. You saw ones on the way to the castle.
Yeah, on the way too, I'm asking, like, in the
No, I'm
outside
saying-
of, like, the ones that were ridden.
Like I'm saying, like you saw the lizard folk on the way to the castle, and they fled.
Mm-hmm.
And they called out, which no.
I thought I wrote down the name. I did not. Good job. man.
Naragamanthar. Naragamanthar. is what
Yeah,
they called
Raynon
out.
wouldn't know even where to begin with that. That's
Yeah.
not a language she understands at all.
No, John would have. It's like, yeah, what they shouted out when they realized I could speak Draconic, it sounded like a proper noun, it sounded like a name.
Hmm.
Well, I guess that's something to keep in mind for when we go back.
Yeah.
Whether it was a lizard folk name or something bigger, we don't know. We gotta be on our guard when we go back.
We don't know if it was the lizard folk that called Resmir or woke anyone up or did anything. The fact that one of them gave you a way to get out, it could be worth looking
that's
into.
Odd.
Yes.
I do
Maybe
know that
they
they had
just
some
want them-
huts just outside the castle. Like
Maybe they
across
want
the
them to
way.
leave the castle.
Could be worth using.
I'm gonna have to talk to them, aren't I?
Yeah, you are, unfortunately.
Fuck.
I don't speak Draconic.
Neither do I. Unless we can find magic that helps us do that. But, which still might be good, actually, to look into. We're gonna go to Waterdeep anyways, we'll look for it. Okay.
Certainly. Valusin stops pacing. And he continues to stand, but he stands like near. I assume you're sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, stands. And he just like in like a casual way, just sets his hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
Um,
About it.
Is there anything else anything else I should know? Anything about where are we at? Carneth Roadhouse? Anything there?
Bugluck is dead.
Who?
There is an individual who handled the operations. He's dead.
Oh.
He was with the cult.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right. It's interesting to note. What did you killed him?
I did.
Good. I mean, if it's one less agent of the cult, if he was running the operations. Oh, he was running the operations at Carneth Roadhouse, huh?
From what we could tell, yeah.
Hmm. That makes sense.
So,
No, that's good. Good job.
at
Disrupt
least
them.
that'll be in a bit of disarray.
Yes.
It didn't stop the transports, though, of the stolen goods. That continued.
Well, I think it will disrupt further. Anything
I
that was
hope
already
so.
put in motion before you killed him would have already been put in motion. Is that how you... How did you find this castle in the Mare? What happened with that?
The same way that I know how where Resmir is. I have a brand that I can do that lets me know where people are. I did it on one of the zombies.
There's a tunnel underneath the roadhouse that leads out into the mire. And then following.
Oh, they're using zombies?
They're using greater
Yeah.
zombies.
Yes,
Oh, shit.
that's
Yeah.
what they seem to be using the zombies for. I don't think they were doing much otherwise.
They could be used for a lot, though.
Yes.
But how far out they are, I'm not immediately worried.
Okay. Alright. A lot to get down. I'll share what I can with Froome. He may want to talk to you. Just as a heads up, I know he's a little much sometimes, but
We'll be here for a few
Sometimes.
days, or in Waterdeep. So,
okay.
before you go, more of a personal question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know of fiends or devils or demons? I'm not entirely sure. Having contracts and payments for capturing souls.
There's a whole currency down there.
Oh yeah.
In the Night Hells?
I
Souls are worth a
assume
lot
so.
of things. Souls are worth
Like
a lot
what?
of things. I mean, souls can be kept and traded in the form of a coin. Soul coin. Some people take out bounties on specific souls if you're big and important or a particular demon wants you for some reason. I mean, soul coin is a soul coin, but some people's souls are worth more than one coin. It really depends. What do you ask? I don't know too much about it, but
We found out, well, I found out that apparently I'm being hunted for some reason or another.
Yeah, that's right. That's a thing.
I'll deal with it when it becomes a problem. There's
What?
nothing I can do about it now.
it's like
Curious if you knew anything.
eyebrows like knitted together, like looking at you, like completely like perplexed.
Yeah,
Me
no,
too,
we were
bestie.
shocked too.
There's nothing I can do about it
Devil
now.
hunting you for your
Apparently
soul.
so. Apparently so. A big payout,
Oh,
apparently.
yeah, big. No offense, Raynon, but who are you to the devils?
I wish I had an answer for you. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of questions though. We have
I'm more annoyed by it than anything.
actually we have a lot of answers we don't have the questions to.
Yeah.
Fun.
I'm more annoyed by the whole situation than anything. I have things I need to take care of, and this just throws a wrench into all of them. So,
Right. Well, I'm very sorry about that. I'll see what I can dig up. I can learn.
if it becomes a problem, I'll deal with it.
I have no doubt you will, Raynon. You're very capable.
If you find any more information, though, that'd be great.
Of course. There's a lot
have
of
a
great
lot of
resources here in
experience with them.
Waterdeep.
There are. I was planning on looking into it.
Okay.
Val's gonna stand up. I can walk back with you. Would like to talk with you for a bit.
Certainly. I'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll start walking back. So where he came from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait till they're like away from everybody, so it doesn't immediately become really awkward. Uh,
Valazir, how have you been?
well, some things are difficult, but otherwise I'm all right. How have you
Good.
been here?
I am so stressed. But he says it with a smile on his face. I am very glad to be doing what I am doing. Fighting the cult is something that I have been doing for a good part of my life. And you see again the ever-present choker around his neck with the silver
Yeah.
dragon inscribed into it. Well, I say ever-present except for
When
when
I
you
had
had
it.
it. It's a lot, but I'm glad to see things finally coming to fruition, and I'm so grateful to have the group of you assisting me like this. And he does grab your hand for a second when he says like he's like very grateful and like holding it like both of his hands like together, and he drops it again.
I'm glad.
Yes? It seems like there's something you want to talk about. Is something wrong?
No. I've been thinking about a lot of things.
He looks a little concerned now.
Oh, well, I enjoyed the time that we spent in Elturel. I enjoy spending time with you. I'd like to spend more time with you. But I also spoke with him earlier and he seemed all right. In over our travels, I've developed feelings for John as well. Just gonna look at him.
He thinks for a moment, and he doesn't like frown. He doesn't have too much of an expression, really. He's like thinking. And he's like, what do you mean as well?
Whoopsie!
They're not. It's different with him because I've spent so much time with him. I've been around him every day, all the time for months. I do also. I wouldn't say I'm in love or fully or anything, but there's something, sort of something maybe.
No, I'm saying, who else do you have feel? I'm confused. I feel like I've lost something. Yeah.
Oh my god, Leeson.
You have no room to talk.
You know what? Shut up.
Like, looks like just pauses for a second, just like thinking, like, really, both of them, and it's in the back of their head. They don't say anything.
Like Leoson's like not like stupid, but like
Yeah,
he's like
John has no room to talk.
yeah. I've I would like to get to know you better.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't
We're-
know you.
I had. It's sort of the. Not the feeling of. You know, it's the sort of. I would like to get to know you better. I would like to. I don't know if you feel the same way, but potentially. If it's all right that. Just two of you. I know you're very busy right now. Maybe in the future.
That's not what concerns me about this year. And I imagine like this time, like you've been continuing to walk, but he stops now and he turns to you and
Stops.
plays with a piece of your hair as hanging loose and it didn't occur to me that you had any sort of feelings for me one way or another, other than, you know, physical.
Yes.
But, no, I think you're very kind, and he just smiles at you. Because he can't finish his sentence. No, that is to say, I would like to get to know you more. I don't have any concerns regarding multiple partners. I don't have any concerns at all. Clearly, I don't. It's not the way I live my life.
Yes,
My only concern, Valazir,
that it's him.
it's not that it's him. It's that he seems to be so deep in this. I don't even know. It's...
If it matters, he has no love for the cult itself. Very much against the cult itself, I would say. I don't know. Oh,
This is Gabby. Don't worry.
Yeah, I
Val
know.
Val can assume what they want.
I am making assumptions here. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Like-
Of course.
I don't...
As far as I know, some of it is his things to discuss. I don't really want to, but
I understand.
I don't think.
It's fine. Don't get too caught up in this. Sort of drops his head. He looks to the side for a moment and I want you to be safe. Of course, I want you to be safe. I want the best for you, and I can't tell you. I can't tell you one way or another. You're very smart and you are very wise, and you can make your own decisions, and I can trust your decisions. At least as far as I'm aware, you haven't proven me wrong yet. You joined the Hoppers after I asked you, of course, so what more could I ask? And in an interesting contrast, he does just kiss you.
Val does kiss him back.
Well, it was awkward this time.
Yeah. I would hope.
It'd be bad if it was, I think.
Yeah.
No. It's fine. But he does slip his hand into yours and goes, there's nothing really to talk about right now. It's fine. Let's go. Walk me to the entrance, and I will. Unless you want to come back with me, I will try and see you before you leave again.
Oh, what? I'd like that, but I really should stay here. There's still things I need to do around here. Whenever we're back in the city, whenever we are up in the city itself,
Of
I
course,
can send word.
you know
Yes.
where to find me.
Yes.
It's interesting. When you saw Leosin in... Oh, wow, I forgot. You've known Leosin since Greenest. Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
In the camp, he was obviously very much in poor health. Tortured, left in the sun, questioned, that sort of situation. And in Greenest, a little more confident of himself, a little more unsure of the group of you. In El Terrell, he seemed a little more nervous, more unsure, stressed. And here now in where are we? We almost said Neverwinter. Waterdeep. There's still that that energy about him that he's always sort of had, but instead of nervous, it seems a little more wild, a lot more. The passion really shines through in this case. He is very obviously very stressed. There's bags under his eyes. But he's also just very happy. Maybe because he's around you right now, or maybe just because he truly is happy to be doing what he's doing. But it's infectious. Maybe not to the rest
Yeah,
of them,
it is.
Yeah. So you walk him to the entrance and you part ways and you walk back. Is there anything you do when you walk back?
Not particularly. I think they just go back to the I guess the meeting area.
What have the other two of you been doing?
Dreading that he's gonna have to talk to lizard folk.
Yeah, bestie. So sorry. Raymond probably isn't really talking a ton because she already checked on John and knows he's also overwhelmed and she's just tired. So probably not much. So unless John starts a conversation right now, I'm gonna just sit in silence. Fine with her.
No, I think John is too. I think we're just kind of taking solace in each other's company at this moment, just trying
I
to
would agree.
process everything.
Yep, I would agree.
Well, okay. Well, in
I'm sorry, did you want more?
No, absolutely not. In quiet contemplation for all parties involved, Freya's against her will.
Yeah.
So
I need to get a
unfortunate for
joke
you,
in there.
bestie.
It's the only time she's ever shut up.
Oh!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So mean.
That was
What
so
the hell?
harsh.
I keep thinking
Wow.
about the time where Raynon's like, "Can you shut the fuck up? Do you know how to shut the fuck up? Like yelling at Freya.
I just want to mention.
Always a good
I just want to mention purposefully she didn't talk the next session
Mm-hmm.
at all.
I'm aware. I'm
Uh-huh.
aware.
Love it.
Nothing. Not a
You two
single
are
word.
so married. Okay. That is where we're gonna leave tonight. I'm so glad we are able to have a stream as late as it went. It's the latest
Yeah.
stream. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Um,
too.
Yeah.
we got our. I was worried it was gonna be a short stream. Thankfully,
It
we
was
got
not.
We
It was
we
not.
got
No.
sucked into it.
Yeah, yeah.
As we
We're not
normally
even
do.
done.
What's
This
that?
is road part 2. We're not even done. 2
Yeah.
weeks and weeks of interpersonal drama. But it's fine.
Roadhouse Part 2. I just comprehended what you said. Yes. We will not have a stream next week, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I didn't forget. It's just a really fun thing where it's like these two things are happening, but like not to the same person. Joke's on you. It's me. Sorry, I have so many chats pinging me and it's so distracting. Thank you so much for coming out. We will be back on the 27th at hopefully the same time, 8:30 Central, which is 6:30 Pacific and 9:30
You know, our
Eastern.
normal fucking time.
Our usual fucking time. The past few times have been a little late. We've got some tech issues.
At least we've gotten to do this.
My name is Franz. I use he, him pronouns. I'm gonna get Lewison off the fucking screen. Get out of here.
No,
he
Um,
can stay. It's fine.
Oh, okay. All right. No,
I just
oh,
didn't-
we
I
hate
just
women
didn't want-
here.
the scary lady
No,
can
we
go.
hate
but Lisa-
that
Scary lady
lady.
can get the fuck out.
That lady.
That lady
Oh,
in
okay.
particular.
Any
Should we
other
bring back-
lady up on the
Should we
screen.
bring back Frulam or Resmir then?
Honestly, Furlam and Resmir kind of
No.
hot. I don't mind looking at them.
Not the scary lady.
There you go. Oh shit. You know what? I totally deleted Saran wrap off here. I still got Bog Luck. Look at this hot work. All right.
Bogluck's also hot. Too bad he's very cold right now.
He's very
Kind of
dead.
lost his head to everything.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I
Okay,
swear
hey,
to God.
So,
Yeah. Hey,
Outros.
Jay, please, for the love of God.
okay, I'm Jay. I play Val. You saw for a while here. I also did stream portraits. Find me on Twitter, I guess. Jay with 2 ICXC. Also Blue Sky sometimes. Jay with 1 YTXT. That's I post art when I have it. Which I haven't because I've been playing Baldur's Gate and being sick. So when yeah, that's it.
It's me. Hi, I'm Chelsea. I'm Vergor. You just saw me playing Rhanon, ACO of Order of the Blood Hunter Mutant. I fucked it up. Damn it. When I'm not on this stream, I'm either on my own over on Dang It Barb. I haven't streamed in like a month or two because I've been very, very busy because life sucks. Or I'm at work. Or I'm floating around on the internet under the same username, Dang It Barb. You can find me on anything. I'm more often than not on like Twitter and Blue Sky and TikTok. And then we're still in the process of recording for our little Spider-Verse game, but we're very excited and it's very fun. When we have more news, I'll give it to you. But yeah, that's it. Ha! I'm stressed for Freya. It's fine.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I use she, they pronouns. I played Freya, who is still dead. I am on Twitter for now as Cerulean Siren 19. Blue Sky is Cerulean Siren 97. That's the one that I'm trying to stick with. We'll see if it works. I don't know. Anyway, I am an artist. I do D&D character art. So if you want a commission, my commissions are open. They usually are. I'm a voice actress and a co-writer / script editor for Jar of Rebuke. which is a queer horror podcast that you can find anywhere that you can get your podcasts. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it personally. Yep, that's me.
And I'm Gabby. I use he, they pronouns. I was playing John, who uses he, him, who is the former sidekick of Petunia. Rest in peace. I am also, I'm actually a solo Twitch streamer. I play Baldur's Gate 3 for the internet to watch me do. So, kind of a dork.
It's very good. Go watch it.
You can find me primarily through Twitch or through like TikTok. Any social media is basically using Blabby Gabby. Whether or not there's an underscore remains to be seen depending on the social media. But that's primarily where you can find me. Oh, wait. And also, I am currently on Signals of the Lost, which is the Nerdsmith Presents thing here, currently playing on Thursdays. So I'm very excited for the next episode. I play as Rowan Fontana on that.
Yes. As I was going to say, don't worry, I didn't forgore. We have some other stuff going on in Nerdsmith. We are here on Friday nights, most Friday nights. But Mondays, we have DRPG and Pixel that alternates. Next Monday, we're playing... It's Pixel. We're playing video games. We're playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's myself, Angela, Gabby, and our good friend, Alora. We're playing Baldur's Gate more or less in character. We got some goofy stuff going on there. I don't remember what we're doing in there, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's great, I promise. There's so much, like, these characters do not get along, y'all.
What are you talking about? Of course they get along.
Yeah, Xander and Torm are best friends. Anyway,
Most on Torm's side.
Exactly. Shit. I don't know. What else am I going to say? Thursdays. Yes, I don't. Last Tuesday, Angela did a painting stream. I don't know when she's going to be doing that again. That was sort of a guerrilla stream. Mini painting, so check it out, the VOD on Twitter, and it's going to be on YouTube as well. Thursdays.
Not Twitter?
Yeah. What Gabby said. Thursdays, Nerdsmith Presents. We have Signals of the Lost, an Outbreak Undead game by Hunters Entertainment. Laura is running that one. It's really good. We are 2 episodes in the 4-part series. Legitimately. It's so good. It's not just because I'm gay for like half the characters. Fuck you.
I knew exactly which one was Gabby's.
Yeah.
Immediately from the first trailer.
So
I was
did
like,
I.
Ah,
So
yes,
did I.
The hot one.
I don't. Oh no, Kirk is really hot too. Don't be like
They're
that.
all hot.
That's true. But
Yeah, exactly. We got it all. We got giveaways. We're giving away dice there. We're giving away 1 set of dice per session, I believe. So definitely check it out. Zombies. We got so many broken feet. We got time skips. What else could you want? Episode 1 and 2 are on Twitch as a VOD, obviously, but they're also on YouTube. The highlights for 1 and 2, if you just want like the brief bits, those are also live on YouTube and Twitch. So definitely check them out. Thursday, that is at 6 p.m. Eastern. No, 6 p.m. Pacific, and then 9 p.m. Eastern. Check it out. It's gonna be running through the end of the month. It's our spooky stream for the month of October. We got some movies, some spooky, scary movies. We just watched Ready or Not, I think is the name of the movie.
Yes.
We just watched
Yes, it
that
was.
one. Alora's hosting them in the server. For a full rundown of everything, we got I've got like 4 or 5 movies this month.
Midsummer's tomorrow.
So
Oh,
excited. I'm gonna hop in for that
shit.
one.
Yes, we got Midsommar, fucking
How much
IKEA
fun is that?
ass.
You could probably do that one, Gavin.
And then I think the next one, the one
No.
after that, is Friday the
No.
13th. Was the one after
Absolutely
that?
not.
Wednesday.
I would say, why didn't we watch Friday the 13th today? But it's because we were watching us. Haha.
Jay
I
literally
actually
said that.
I asked that. Well, I asked that earlier because I was like, they should have been switched on the schedule at least. So like Friday the 13th would have at least been tomorrow, but it's fine.
It's
It's
whatever.
fine. And then on
fine.
October 24th, we'll be watching Dawn of the Dead. And I think that's it, I guess. Yeah, okay, cool. Then our usual streams as it goes. But yeah, so I think that's it. I think that's everything that I have. Thanks for coming out. Love you. Love you
Yeah.
lots.
Yeah.
So excited for her next session, and I'm so nervous.
I'm. Oh my god.
It'll be great. Don't
Next
even worry
session is
about
gonna
it.
be the Freya show, and I'm so excited.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very good. Very good.
Oh god.
All right. Have a great night. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.